You are now tuned into Somewhere in the Middle with Soonie and Mo.
Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay.
Hey, dying on the beat.
Ay, I got so many ops.
Everywhere I go, I
got so many ops.
so many ops.
I know they plotting against me. I know it's hate, they wanna kill me, but please don't tempt me, cause I got so many glocks. Ay, ain't none of them empty. Jesus said they would hate me too. That's how I know it's envy. I got so many ops.
What? You took the Trump hat off?
I never put it on.
Yeah, Soonie.
You have to leave some suspense, man. You gotta let it okay, I can't
suspense.
Just ruined it.
You were like, no, you guys have no idea. Like, well, before the show came out, all she could do was talk about how excited she was because Trump was just killing it, like in all the states. And like she said, you know what, Mo? I'm voting for Trump. It's done. Like I'm a girl who goes with a winner, and I see a winner, and I gotta.
Now let's put a poll in the chat. See how many people believe that? Ooh,
Oh,
bars.
Show the people that you had your Trump hat on.
See what she's trying to do.
Well, while Soonie admits to look, there it is. There
I have the
it
Trump
is.
hat, but I never said I was voting Trump. That part.
Shh, don't let her lie to you.
Just made it up.
Don't let her lie. Look at how good that looks on you. Look at how good it just brings me. It brings me back to the day that we first saw you behind President Trump on the stage. Look at you.
What happened to that girl?
What happened to that girl? Every now and then, if you have that picture, you got to bring it up. Every now and then, we just have to remember
You have it.
the Soonie of old days.
I actually think I do have that picture.
Okay,
Hold
we'll
on.
pull it up. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Super Tuesday. Soonie and I are here to cover the Super Tuesday. It's looking good so far. Before we start all the Super Tuesday coverage, please go ahead right now and give whatever platform you're watching this video on a like, a heart, a whatever, an emoji. I know some of you guys can do emojis like on my YouTube channel. If you're watching from any of the platforms, please make sure at some point that you head over to Somewhere in the Middle and you subscribe to Somewhere in the Middle because we're trying to get that up. You guys love to watch, but you guys don't hit that subscribe button. So we need you to do that for sure.
Right now. Listen,
Right
I'm
now.
hungry. Sorry. I'm going to be smacking in people's ears for anybody who likes. Is it ASMR?
Oh yeah, for sure. Damn, my comments weren't even refreshing. Okay, so we got Cheyenne up in here with the Trump train. We got Ben Stosic, Trumpet. We got Marlandon, OG. He's of course for Trump. He said, F the Democrats. We got Big Booty Judy. We gotta play her song because that's been a minute.
Wow.
Yeah. Marlandon, don't spoil things, okay? Matthew says Trump 2024. Red Pill about to take y'all to the polls with me, voting all day. Okay. Let's get into the Big Booty Judy intro song for those of you guys that are new and haven't heard the Big Booty Judy intro song. This is a song we play for our very special long-time viewer, subscriber, Judy. She's the only one that gets her own song, and we play it when she shows up. So here.
Big booty Judy. What? Big cutie. Big booty Judy. Big booty. Big cutie. Big booty Judy. Stop. I want to see you move it. Yeah. Big booty Judy. Big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy. That's big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy. That's big booty Judy. Got big booty Judy. That's big booty Judy.
Hey, it's been a while since we've heard that one. All right. Apex says Bryson 2032, Bryson 2024. We get it. You like Bryson. All right. So, Judy said, my apologies. Had some family stuff. Daughter. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Daughter attempted to take her life. I'm so sorry, Judy. Well, welcome back. I hope your daughter is on the road to recovery. You know, I personally have experience with that. So my heart goes out to you. Everybody give Judy prayers in the comments. Give her some prayers and some love. All right. So far we got Trump winning New Hampshire, Virgin Islands, Nevada, South Carolina, Michigan, Missouri, Idaho, North Dakota, Virginia, North Carolina, Alabama, Tennessee, Oklahoma. I got them all. Is there anything new?
No. We're going to pull up our interactive map here. We got 99% of the votes in Michigan, 60. Excellent. Well, it's 60, damn near 70, 20. What is it? We'll go with the 70, almost 30 split between Donald Trump and Nikki Haley. If we go to North Dakota, it's an 84-14 split. I don't understand why this lady won't drop out. I wanted to add that real quick.
I know. It's so it's like embarrassing.
Up in Maine, this is just 15% of the votes counted. We have a 72-25 split. Donald Trump being the winner so far. We're not going to be like CNN and Fox News and call an election before it's actually called.
Yeah.
Massachusetts, we only got 4% of the votes in. It's a 60-30 split. We'll see if she can gain some momentum there, which I don't think she will. She got smacked in Iowa. We already saw that. 100% of the votes are in. 51-21 split. North Carolina, which is my home state. Shout out to y'all. Coming out for Donald Trump. 60% of the votes are in. 74-22 split. I mean, is anybody shocked?
I know, right?
Anybody's shocked. The only state that she won is D.C., and of course she was going to win that because they hate Trump.
Yeah.
62-33. Nikki Haley. Like, I'll give you your props, but God dog, bro, can she just tap out?
Right.
Tap out. It's okay.
Wild. It's wild. You know, I mean, honestly, this is like just for funsies because we all know how this is going to end up. Obviously, you know, Joe Biden is going to be the Democratic nominee. Trump is going to be the presidential nominee. I think the question is who's going to be the vice presidents. Now, I don't understand how Biden has nobody really running for his spot. I get it. I mean, I understand what's going on there. Okay. Like they're not going to put anybody up against Joe Biden. I don't know why. That should make you wonder. But it's also very fishy. It's also very fishy. You know?
Sorry, y'all.
Was Nikki backed by Soros? Isn't everybody that's bad backed by Soros?
Anybody who's in politics has gotten money from Soros, man. Whether
Right.
indirectly or directly. So that shouldn't
And I'm
even be
sure-
a metric at this point.
I'm sure Trump has too. Red Pill says Trump will win California.
Trump will win California.
We
You
shall
sure about
see.
that?
What are they looking
Oh,
like?
by the way, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of Trump, by the way. Colorado cannot kick him off the state ballot, and neither can any other state because he did not violate the 14th Amendment. And also, it has to be federally regulated, meaning Congress has to come together and say, this thing happened and we want him off the ballot. The state doesn't have any jurisdiction there. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. I that was actually one of our topics for today.
Sorry.
But no, it's okay. I'm glad you brought it up. I'm glad you brought it up because we can kind of, you know, transition into that. I have a little bit of an article on there that we can read while we're looking at results. It says Donald Trump caught a break today at the Supreme Court. Obviously, this wasn't today, but the High Court's most consequential decision for Trump's campaign to return to the White House is yet to come. The justices were unanimous in ruling Colorado. In ruling Colorado could not invoke the 14th Amendment ban on the insurrectionists from holding office to boot Trump from the ballot. The court's unsigned opinion said it's up to Congress to enforce the ban on federal candidates. That effectively shuts down any state level effort, as Soonie said, to remove Trump from the ballot. And it's virtually certainty. It's a virtual certainty that there won't be action from Congress coming anytime soon. Three court liberal justices agreed with the decision, but said the majority went too far, accusing them of insulting all alleged insurrectionists from future challenges
stupid. That
Yeah.
is so dumb.
Yeah. Okay, speaking of dumb, did you see what Whoopi Goldberg said in regards to this? They were furious. Okay,
You have to play that. Do you have the clip?
I do have it. I do have it.
I don't listen to those cackling hens, bro. They're like old biddies.
Listen, I watch the show because it's just great content, honestly.
Yeah.
It's
I
great
get it.
content. I'll pull it up here real quick so we can watch this. So let's just take a listen and then we'll talk about it.
Well, the Supreme Court won't hear oral arguments until the end of April. Now, let's look at a scenario where the Supreme Court says, yes, he has all those rights. He is immune from everything.
Yeah.
You know what Joe Biden could do since he is president?
What?
Whoa. He could throw every Republican in jail.
Okay.
I mean, he could. I mean, no. This is not a good because he can go. What this means is he could do anything.
Yeah.
He could dismiss everybody's debt.
Yeah.
You know, there's a whole bunch of great stuff that could happen, but let's really look at what this means.
Yeah. So they're basically kicking the can down the road, though. They're not taking up this case immediately.
Right.
So what's their motivation then? If we all know that they can't do what you just said.
I love how Joy quickly tried to change the subject, right? Because like you could hear a pin drop in that room when Whoopi said that. Not even the fake audience clap was cued when she said it. Like it was like, wait, what?
Wait. She never cited which article and section permits the president to arrest every Republican. She's just talking. She says, look right here. Bitch, did you write it down? Or did you get that from somewhere? Cite your source. Cite your source.
Well, she sounded just unhinged. You know what I mean? Like, I think that came from a place of just being like completely unhinged because once again, you know, the courts are ruling in his favor. Their job is to go by what the Constitution says, lady. How many times? You know what I mean? But I mean, the whole episode was wild. That was really just a clip of it. You know, Soonie, the lawyer, she chimed in and she was like, well, technically, you know, they can't. If you can only imagine if this were reversed when Trump was in office and he were to say, well, I can just throw these people all in jail. They couldn't even handle him saying he could declassify stuff.
People would be beside themselves is what would happen.
Right.
It's because I'm turning my head. Please don't complain about the mic today. I don't constantly keep my face here. When I turn my face away, due to me having an actual podcast mic, it doesn't pick up things on this side because there's actual noise going on here and there's noise going on there that I don't want picked up. So am I going up and down now, or can you hear me clearly?
To me, Soonie, you're fine, and I have you directly in my ears. Like, yes, obviously, when you turn your head away, just like if I turn my head away, it's going to change. It's not going to be perfect, you guys. I mean,
yeah,
it's just a little old us over here.
Two-woman show, all right. We're doing our best, man.
Oh man, no, but you know, on a serious note, okay, we do need to take these elections and these Super Tuesday events and things like that very seriously. I was talking to one of our viewers. He may be listening, but he's in training right now, who's in the Army. And he told me today that he was told by his command structure that they're reclassifying him possibly to infantry. And he's still in training, right? And that's not what he originally signed up for. And he said, basically, he quoted his drill instructor, and the drill instructor basically said, we're prepping for a war situation. And yeah, I mean, we talked about it on our show that, you know, they have talked about letting Ukraine into NATO and what that could possibly mean. Granted, they all have to vote unanimously for it. But at this point, I wouldn't put it past the members of NATO to do that. We already know NATO's a joke, okay? And I wouldn't put it past them. So, it is a very serious situation who we put in charge in this office. It's not a joke. And for all you people who don't think that there isn't going to be a draft, okay, if that situation does pop off, think again. How many people do you think really want to go and fight and risk their lives for this president and this bullshit?
I mean, look. Sorry, I'm over here typing and carrying on. I think I know I talked about this years ago when I brought up Malcolm X and his ballot in the bullet speech. I don't know how many people have ever heard that. If you haven't heard it, you should go listen to it. It's probably one of his most iconic speeches that he's ever done, but it doesn't just always relate to the Black community. It relates to America in general. You are voting against your best interests when you just solely vote down party lines and you don't question policy. You don't question, that specific representatives' voting habits, what they stay silent on, what they're vocal about. You have to read legislation. You have to go through and read the amendments attached to these pieces of legislation that pass through. It's a full-time job being an American. And we have taken a break, a long break from even holding ourselves responsible when it comes to these conversations. So I personally think they're going to have to draft people because a lot of people left due to the treatment of our, service members. They said, screw your rights. You don't have a right to deny this jab. You're either going to get it or you're getting out.
Right.
And a lot of people said, peace. I'm gonna chuck the deuces then.
Yeah.
So this is why it's very important. I mean, every election is important, right? But I think because people have been asleep for so long, every election after this point is super important. You need to pay attention, especially in your local politics. You have to pay attention. You have to know where these people stand.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you brought up Malcolm X. I suggest people go back and listen to a lot of Malcolm X's speeches. There's a lot of valuable points made in his speeches. And I know that everybody's all about Martin Luther King because you were told to be about Martin Luther King and not about Malcolm X. There's a reason why the CIA killed him. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Shots fired.
If we haven't learned by now, okay. Usually the stuff they push to the forefront, okay, is the stuff we shouldn't be paying attention to.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Try to silence is what we need to be like, hey, what is that over there? Because I know you don't want me to see that. And I agree with you that speech by Malcolm X, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. Some of his stuff that he wrote was just incredible. So, yeah.
We have some exit polls that we're going to be bringing up to you guys. You guys can put your votes in the chat. We don't have the ability to do polls on here right away. Yeah. Hopefully StreamYard will add all that because it'll be dope if they get it. And I actually like her content, not her content, but her comment. She said they need to take the illegals if they draft. I agree that if we're going to be taking these people in, somebody said this to me before, but if they're going to be taking these people in, a requirement should be you need to serve in our military. Oh yeah, 4 to 6 years.
Yes,
before you get any access to anything.
I think that's an amazing.
I think is a fair exchange. That's a fair exchange.
Absolutely, and I think if Trump comes in, maybe he should say, "Hey, I'm sending you all back unless you want to sign up in the military." Seriously.
Can you imagine the Democrats?
I mean,
he's unhinged.
Yeah, he's unhinged. No, he's pro-immigrant. He wants to give them jobs, stability, benefits. Oh God.
That's a fair exchange. It's a fair exchange. Yeah. So guys, the Republicans have 1,215 delegates in total that are needed to win. Right now, there are 854 delegates up for grabs. Trump has pretty much won in these states that are like light red. that means that almost 100% of the votes are in, and the ones that are dark red are heavily leaning towards him. Nikki Haley literally has 43 delegates.
It's an embarrassment.
Okay. 43.
I'm embarrassed for your soul, Nick. Like, seriously.
Nimrata.
Come
That's her
on.
name. I'm calling you by your government. Nimrata, drop out.
Nimrata is
Yeah,
her
please.
name.
That's her real name.
Girl.
Nimrata.
Let me talk to you for a second. I know you need the money because you're, in debt. I get it. And I know that these, I'm just talking to you girl to girl, woman to woman. I know you're in debt. I know the Democrats have convinced you that you could win this, but you can't. Okay. They're going to make a fool of you. You're going to be left out to dry. Okay. You're going to be left out to dry. Basically, you're sitting on the floor in the middle of a circle jerk and it ain't looking good for you. Okay.
Yeah, man, just tap out.
Just tap out.
Oh, this is funny. This is funny. One of my friends, I call her Auntie Red. She's showing her state ballot because they're voting right now in California. Shout out to all the California viewers. Get out there and vote. And they're also potentially triggering another recall for Gavin Newsom. I don't know if you knew that.
Lord, if these people don't, if these people, my California people, if y'all don't get it together, if there's another recall, I don't know what else to do. Stop it. Because y'all went hard for this last recall and nothing happened. Okay.
To be fair, right? To be fair, why they really couldn't. Let me not say that. I think Californians did go hard. I remember being around. We were kind of in the center of all that with like content, going live, having conversations, right? But the state GOP did nothing to help the candidates.
Yes.
Like, as much as it sucks to give them an excuse, it's a valid excuse.
No, I know. I know. And I don't want to like discourage Californians from like trying to get this man recalled because basically what Soonie's saying is you have no control in California. You've lost all control. But let me tell you, they had like freeway like signs, they had commercials. I mean, signs everywhere. I was like, oh, this man, he doesn't have a chance. He's out.
Yeah.
Okay. Friends of mine that lived in California were like, oh, he's out. Nobody likes Gavin. And then
I thought he was gone too. And then he
brought
his old decrepit ass back. But her son voted Kanye. He wrote in Kanye. Shout out to this guy, bro.
All right.
I like that. I hope a lot of people write in Kanye. I swear I do.
See. United States
Just
Representative, they got Rose Penelope Yee, Mike Doran,
I don't like
Doug.
her last name.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna go off of Red Pill's line of thought. None of these last names sound American, so they should just automatically be written off.
Right?
They're not American enough.
Exactly.
When the NS what the SNL say about Hillary Clinton when she lost in 2016? At least she has Vermont. Now that applies to Haley, at least that's decent.
Oh,
yeah, you guys are right. Right. So while we wait for some of the more results to come in, because we're still waiting.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay, we still got some states coming in, but right now it looks like Michigan is Donald Trump's, North Dakota is Donald Trump's, Idaho is Donald Trump's, Nevada, Colorado, the ones that tried to kick him off the ballot, y'all got fucked anyway. Oklahoma.
Now we know
Texas.
why they tried it.
God damn, this is over. Wait, no, we still got a few states, but while we're waiting for some more results to come in.
Hey, wait, real quick. Are we gonna cover? I know we have a show on Friday, but the State of the Union is on Thursday.
Let's do it.
I think we should do a live State of the Union because that's gonna be pure comedy.
Yeah, I want to bring Red Pill up for some of these.
We should.
And you know who else I want to bring up? You haven't met him, but his name is Ham Sandwich.
You have told me about this person, and I've already said to you,
Ham,
this is somebody from Discord.
He needs his own show. You don't understand. I'm gonna bring Ham on. I'm telling you.
Okay,
You're gonna laugh. You're gonna spend all day laughing.
But we need to set rules with these people, because when we have like a panel of people, they need to know that while we're listening, we can't like all like talk at the same time, and there's got to be etiquette. Okay,
I'll make sure I lay the law down.
Okay. Oh my god, we can't. Nobody's gonna take us serious with somebody on the freaking panel named Ham Sandwich.
He won't go by Ham on.
Look at it. Brittany's already like, oh Lord, not Ham. No. See, that's not the reaction I'm looking for here. Soonie's like, yeah, let's bring him on. Sell Ham to me. Why should we bring him on?
Because he's entertaining. Because we're making content. Because people like train wrecks. And that guy's a train wreck.
Oh, God.
He is.
Is he a Democrat?
No, he's not a Democrat, actually.
Here's another vote for Ham. Oh, my God, no.
Hey. Just listen, I had to deal with MAGA Jackson. Okay. The person I was going to bring on didn't come on. JP writes. So technically, I haven't got you back. This is my get back.
So much for trying to have a serious show. So much for look at Soonie put together all these nice graphics for today. She was like, we need to do like a legit show. And then she's going to bring a joker named Ham Sandwich on here. All of our efforts.
Peter, if you're watching, come prove Mo wrong. All right.
Oh, he's got a real name? Okay.
Yeah,
Hammy, let's go. Hammy. Oh my gosh, pray for me. The stuff this woman gets me into. Well, vice versa. I do the same thing. Okay.
Exactly. Don't be trying to make yourself a victim.
Okay, so we're gonna cover the State of the Union is what we're gonna do too. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna try to set up that video early. But aside from Super Tuesday talk, y'all, we're going to talk about, we already talked about the ruling with the Supreme Court in Colorado. We talked about, Whoopi talking about throw all those Republicans in jail. Marlandon came in here and announced to y'all that Michelle Obama, her team has announced that we're putting the rumors of her running for president to rest. That's not going to happen. They've issued a statement, and this is what it says. Hold on. As former First Lady Michelle Obama has expressed several times over the years, she will not be running for president, said the director of communications of her office, Crystal Carson. Miss Obama supports President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris. Supports their reelection campaign. The publication claims Michelle is planning on assisting Biden's campaign this year. Yeah, assisting. Basically, we all know y'all running stuff, okay? What do you mean? What do you mean assisting?
We all know.
We all know, okay?
Yeah.
She plans on assisting when she and Barack Obama supported Biden on several other opportunities, all right? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Do I believe this? No, because as I've said to you, many, many times, it's not that she's going to come out and be like, yeah, guess what? I'm running against Joe Biden, me or him. No. What's going to happen is Joe Biden is going to magically have to fall out. He's not going to be able to run for president. Something's going to happen. Yeah, something's going to happen. I'm making that prediction. He's going to fall down the stairs. He's going to choke on an ice cream cone. He's
going to fall down the stairs.
He's going to open up a bag of chips that's only a quarter full and choke on one of the pieces. And he won't be able to run, right? So then Michelle Obama is going to be like, listen, I know I said I wasn't going to run, but the people need me. It's about democracy, okay? I know this is what the people want, and I've answered your call. I can hear the speech now. Hear the speech now. So.
Well, I don't know if you heard this news. I think this is I'm gonna send it to you real quick so I can pull it up. But we have another Democrat senator leaving the Democrat Party.
I did.
Why do you think this shift is happening? I said happen. Like, what's your opinion on why do you think all these senators and representatives are leaving the Democrat Party.
Well, okay, wait a minute. So who else has left the Democratic Party? Because I know, like,
So you have
we've
the
outed
black
people.
guy. What's his name? Vermont. What is his name? He's a black guy in Georgia. I
Uh-huh.
can't think of his name right now. He left. Tulsi Gabbard left.
She left?
Yeah. Tulsi Gabbard's no longer a Democrat.
Oh, she's no longer a Democrat. She's still, yeah, okay.
She's independent now. Tim Scott. I don't think Tim Scott was ever a Democrat.
No.
I could be wrong, but I don't think he was ever a Democrat.
I can see the guy's face that you're talking about. I can't think of his name. I mean, I think it could be that. Well, I mean, number one, some of them it's age. You know what I mean? They're getting old, and I think that they probably have been told, like, offered a package. Listen, we need to open up your seat for somebody younger and more controllable. You out of control. You know what I mean? So you need to get out of here. Skedaddle. It's time to retire. So we can put somebody else in your spot that we have more control over, you know?
Well, I think I call her Kristen, but they keep calling her Kirsten. Kirsten Sinema left the Democrat Party.
Yeah.
To become independent, and she has announced that she's not running for re-election and will leave the Senate at the end of the year. She was elected in 2018 as a Democrat, but left the party to become an independent in 2022. She is a middle of the ground, moderate, which is what most people are. And she has chosen to retreat further to their partisan corners. I guess she's saying that Americans need to go further. What I'm hearing is we need to become more extreme because Congress and the government is doing more extreme things, which I'm not necessarily against, but I also don't think, it's a smart thing to do because we have people that are not so smart that resort to extremes. And then you force the common sense people who would be extreme straight back to the middle because there's no rationality on either side.
Do you think that this is really going to pave the way now for Carrie Lake to come in there and because she's running for Senate?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. And I don't think she should be trusted either, but let's listen to a few words from Kirsten Sinema.
In 2017, I warned we were approaching a crossroads. Our democracy was weakened by government dysfunction and the constant pull to the extremes by both political parties. She's
reading like a mug.
I promised I would do my best to fix it, to protect and defend our Constitution, to listen to others without judging, to focus on what unites us, and to make Americans' lives better. Through listening, understanding, and compromise, we delivered tangible results that make America safer, stronger, and more prosperous. Yet, despite modernizing our infrastructure, ensuring clean water, delivering good jobs and safer communities, Americans still choose to retreat farther to their partisan corners. These solutions are considered failures, either because they're too much or not nearly enough. It's all or nothing. The outcome, less important than beating the other guy. The only political victories that matter these days are symbolic. Attacking your opponents on cable news or social media. Compromise is a dirty word. We've arrived at that crossroad, and we chose anger and division. I believe in my approach, but it's not what America wants right now. I love Arizona, and I am so proud of what we've delivered. Because I choose civility, understanding, listening, working together to get stuff done, I will leave the Senate at the end of this year.
Listen, bro.
That bored me to tears.
I'm gonna put it up. I know you want it. I'm gonna put it up. She gets to repeal the 19th badge because Congress and the Fed and some state governments are forcing Americans to choose an extreme because our rights are at stake. Okay, they literally just tried to take a president off the ballot and say you don't have the right to vote for this candidate because we deem him a threat.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even listen to the citizens. So you're forcing our hand to be more, I guess, extreme. But to me, you tapping out and saying, well, I give up because it's just not what America wants. Your vision, you're proving more and more that these, what I say, which is these people go into Congress and push their vision forward and not what the American people want, which is the problem. It's a problem.
Well, Soonie, I'm sure I didn't know this about Kristen, but she's the first openly bisexual person and second openly LGBTQ person or woman elected to the United States Congress.
I know all the gay representatives, unfortunately.
You know
I'd rather not know their sexualities, but
oh Lord,
it's become an obsession for me.
I just think it's funny that she's like, we need to go further, now this all makes sense. I know what you're talking about, girl. I know what you're talking about. Your people are experts
They're doing
in
too much.
extremism. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's what that is. I'm really trying to picture y'all two, Julian, Bryson, Liddell, Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, and Deontay in our Congress.
Oh Lord,
we would never be let in.
That
America would be fun. Okay? We would be on the news every night. America would be fun. It would be fun.
That would be, people be watching C-SPAN like nonstop, okay?
For sure.
C-SPAN's ratings would be like that would actually be kind of funny.
We should do a skit like that where all of us are in Congress and arguing on the ground.
Right.
Like on the floor. Look, I'm all for division. I'm going to just stand in opposition just to stand in opposition, just to piss people off. That's exactly what I would do. And I don't got no qualms about it.
See, and I would just be there. Let me just tell you something, Marlene. I ain't there for the division. Okay. I'd be there like talking shit about it. I'd be like, Soonie, did you see? I'd be like, did you see what she was looking? Did you see what she was talking about? No, I would be the one just listen. I'd have my ear to the streets. Okay. And that
you would be the Wendy Williams in Congress.
I would be the Wendy Williams in Congress. Okay. Mo would have all the tea. Meanwhile, Julian, Bryson, Liddell, Brandon, and Candace will be like up there, ear hustling everybody left and right. Okay. I would be I would have my ear I'd be in the bathroom listening through the stalls with a little glass. Listen, I would
You're doing too much now in bathrooms.
I would be the messiest person. Oh Lord.
That's why people would vote you in. I think you would win.
I would be best.
If you just ran off of that and said, look, y'all, I'm just gonna tell y'all everything that's going on in Congress.
I'm gonna talk everything.
They would vote you in.
Yeah, they would. They would too. That's gonna be my campaign slogan. I'll talk.
I'll talk.
I will talk.
Vote for me and I'll talk.
Spill the tea. I'll have like a little tea kettle, little teacup. Anyways, so I told you the tea with Michelle Obama, but what the real tea is, I'll let y'all know what it is. We're gonna have some fun topics. Shannon Sharpe breaks the internet with
I can't wait to get to that,
dude, because I got the spoof video, and I won't lie to you. The spoof video cracked me up. Okay, the dude that made fun of him, I was dying. We're gonna play that for you guys. I got a video for Soonie to react to, and I like bookmarked a few things that if we have time, we'll get to them. So, what do you have anything, Soonie?
I do.
Okay.
My hat is not on wrong, Sean. Be quiet. There it is. I'm trying not to look like a little boy because I got my hair up in a bun. But we did not get to this subject last time we were live, which was Friday.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? I played Friday's intro, and today's Tuesday. I don't know if you guys caught that.
Oh, I didn't catch it. Didn't catch
it.
But
the Blaze writer who was arrested for January 6th, I wanted to briefly talk about that. And there was some information shared in one of Sean's servers, which is on Discord, Coast to Coast. If you guys like to debate, Go check it out. Some transgender information came out that proves this entire science that they're deeming actual science is nothing but pseudoscience that is killing our children. So I'm going to pull that up. But before I do that, let me send this to you. Can you pull this up for me? Because I can't pull it up on my screen for some reason. My share button is not working. Let me send it over to you. Our country is slowly but surely turning into a banana republic. We do not have rules and regulations, checks and balances that our three-letter agencies even hold themselves to. So, musician and libertarian writer who works for The Blaze was arrested on January 6 charges, but you won't. When you find out what the charges are, dude, you're gonna laugh your ass off. So Steve Baker, a musician and a libertarian writer who was a frequent presence at the federal courthouse in Washington during the Oath Keepers seditious trial, conspiracy trial, and other January 6 cases, faces the same four standard misdemeanors as many lower level capital right defendants. A copy of an FBI affidavit, which I have, but it's long, so I'm not going to get into that, provided to NBC News by defense attorney William Shipley, indicates that federal prosecutors will focus on comments. Your First Amendment right is at stake right now. Comments from Baker that show he was sympathetic to the mob, including when he referred to Nancy Pelosi as a bitch. So apparently in 2024, you cannot refer to Nancy Pelosi as a bitch. After talking about the mob raiding the former House Speaker's office, and a comment in which he said he regretted that he didn't steal government property during the attack. Look out your windows, bitches. Look what's coming, Baker allegedly said as he recorded himself approaching the Capitol on January 6th. They got Pelosi's office, and you know it couldn't happen to a better deserving bitch. Sorry about all the inflammatory language. He said in a video after the attack, according to the FBI affidavit, the only thing I regret is that I didn't steal their computers, because God knows what I could have found on their computers if I had done that. According to the affidavit, this is also what Baker said in the video. And last but not least, this is also what he's being charged for. Do I approve of what happened today? In an interview on January 6th, according to the FBI filing, he said 100% I do. Why can't we as Americans say we agree with January 6th? Since when did that become a crime?
Right.
And what are they charging him with? He was arrested on misdemeanor capital attack charges. Words are not attacking. Saying you agree with something is not an attack. Calling Nancy Pelosi an old bitch is not an attack. She is an old bitch. Her husband thinks so too, which is probably why he got caught with his pants down with that weirdo in his house. At what time of night it was? It was late.
Our favorite show
late,
ever.
Late. That was our favorite show. That was a fun show.
That was the best show.
But you know what? I'm shocked more people aren't discussing this. This was kind of like a flash in the pan. People discussed it for a day or two, and then it just went away. This guy's being arrested for speech, which violates our Constitution, because the government cannot do anything to you for speech against them. They can't. It's the First Amendment.
They just arrested him? They just now arrested him?
This was last week. He was arrested. So yeah, I get what you mean by they just arrested him. Yes.
Yeah. What happened that just now they were like, oh,
well,
we need
the same thing that happened. I'm going to use Cash as an example. This is what happened with Cash. True story. There were viewers and followers that reported him to the FBI for his behavior there, which triggered the FBI to look at footage and say, okay, you were here, which led to some other things. But people were literally reporting this guy and his videos to the FBI. And that's what's in the FBI affidavit. It's just pictures and screenshots of him on his podcast, candidly speaking about January 6th. And apparently that's a crime. That's a crime.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
I can't believe after all, like I said, it seems like it was just yesterday, but now after these number of years that have passed, that we're still talking about this.
Mhm.
Like, that is scary. That it's still an issue for everyday citizens that were there. It's still an issue for our president. You know. Meanwhile, the Democrats can say whatever they want and nothing happens to them. It's wild. It's really, really scary.
Ooh, look, another January 6th defendant, Stephen Horn, was convicted on 4 misdemeanor counts at trial after presenting himself as an independent journalist.
Hmm.
His journalism started when he needed an excuse for his criminal liability, a federal prosecutor said to jurors in the case. So we can't, as average Americans, say, you know what, I'm going to go report what actually happened on January 6th without some sort of prosecution from the federal government, is what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, then if that's the case, then we're going to get arrested. Anybody who covered it is going to get arrested. CNN should get arrested. All these news sources should be arrested for covering January 6th because I guess it's a crime now.
And what kills me is that all that like proof of January, all the things that were done during January 6th, right, are now coming to, the surface as these were not Trump supporters. These were like people that were posing as Trump supporters. All the deaths that they claimed were as a result of these people that,
Yeah.
it wasn't even that, right? So like all those facts are coming out and it's just being glossed over. Like it's not even being acknowledged. And then now we can't call Nancy Pelosi a bitch. Well, you're a bitch, okay? Take me to jail. Nancy Pelosi, you're a bitch. An ugly one, an old one.
That's crazy to me that they use that. Like they're using that as a reason to arrest someone. That's crazy. Shout out to Mark Robinson, by the way. Let me pull this up real quick. Mark Robinson has won the gubernatorial candidacy. He is going to be representing the GOP in the face-off against a Democrat for the state of North Carolina. This is actually somebody I've been supporting for years. He faced attacks from the log cabin Republicans. He has been one of the very few GOP members who have stood 10 toes down on protecting our children from this LGBTQ madness. So shout out to him, man. And he's going to be going against Josh Stein. So if you're a North Carolinian, get out there, hit the ground, hit them doors, help Mark Robinson win this election. I know so many people that are in support of this guy in Charlotte alone. So please help this guy win because North Carolina is suffering. If you are in North Carolina or you're in one of the big metro cities, you understand exactly what I'm saying. We've had shitty leadership, Republican, okay, for far too long. They suck. I just wanted to bring that up. What else we got here?
Let me read this comment. Joshua says, politics are so crazy in Maine. I operate an addiction recovery housing program and progressives want me charged with civil rights violations because I don't allow addictive medication in my house. I can't even prohibit someone bringing Oxycontin in my house around a bunch of recovering addicts. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
So that affects your funding for your, I'm assuming it would affect your state funding. That's crazy. Very sad. Vivek is live on Instagram. Oh my gosh. You want to put it on your computer? You want me to pull it up?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that there are a lot of learnings.
He's not talking about anything that I want to hear. And he's sitting there with his nasty toes out, and everybody knows how I feel about feet.
His nasty toes?
Yeah, he's barefoot on this live.
Oh, that's nasty.
It is. Put your toes away, bro.
Okay.
Voted for him today. Shout out to Angela, bro. Shout out.
I'm a pull up just the. Look at this shit. That is so unprofessional. I'm sorry. Vivek, y'all, hold up. Now, let me just tell you, this is what's about to come when you got Indian people, okay? Because Indian people don't wear shoes in the house, okay? I already told you. I know Vivek sounds like, if you're just talking to him on the phone and you're not like watching him, he just sounds like a regular white guy, okay? But he's
racism
Indian.
is real.
The racism is real. Listen, I'm telling you right now, he's about to be cooking masala up in the White House.
Yes.
Stinking up the whole, what wing do they live in? The vice president? He's about to be stinking up the whole, not the West Wing, whatever wing the vice president stay in. Y'all gonna have to be dealing with looking at his feet. I don't even know how to feel about this.
It's just toes.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Who's that lady he's with?
I don't know. Is that his wife?
I don't know, but she got her shoes off too.
Stay in their house. They chilling.
Listen.
They chilling. Let these folks chill.
You can't bring the camera. Like, why do I gotta see all the feet though? You can't bring it in a little bit more. Heather B says Vivek is sus. I've always said he's sus. I mean, I don't like have a good reason to hate him. I'm not like, I'm not hating on the guy. Listen, I think it's nasty. Like, come on. Nobody else needs to see your feet. Your cameraman could have there's a strategic reason why you're showing your feet right now. I'm sorry.
He moving them too. He said, you know how people bop their feet and they like move them, spread their toes out.
Listen, and he's got that barely non-existent little toe. You see what I'm saying?
Toe?
Yeah, he got the pinky toe, like it's barely there.
He's trying to show his relatability. It's like, look, bro, I'm chilling in my house with my shoes off, sitting at my dinner table, and I'm sitting here trying to talk with y'all. I guarantee it'll win some people over.
I'm sure.
The aesthetics.
I love Indian food too, but the people that used to live in the house that I'm in now, when I tell you it took so long to get the smell of their spices out of my house.
Did it really?
Oh my gosh, it penetrates the walls. And like in Texas, there's a lot of like Indians here. Any realtor will tell you usually have to like sell the house to another Indian person because nobody else can stand the smell. Like if you don't like curry and all this other shit. And listen, I'm not leaving my people out of it, dude. Puerto Ricans are the same. You go to like a Puerto Rican house, it smells like sofrito.
Sofritos.
Sofrito. It smells like sofrito. It smells like canola oil up in there. Like, let me just tell you.
Canola
oil. Right?
Dude.
Vivek about to make his debut on Feet Finder.
Well, we got some exit poll questions that are dropping. This is what happens once the polls close. You get to hear what Americans are thinking, but you also get to see what these people care about when it comes to our thoughts. Like some of these questions are ridiculously dumb. So don't be shocked when I pull some of these questions up. All right. Here's the first question. Are you a part of the MAGA movement? What does that matter? Like, does that matter to you? I don't get it, man.
So, okay. So hold on. Help me understand. These questions are where exactly? On the ballot?
When you're exiting the poll. Yeah.
Okay.
You answer a few questions.
Okay.
This is Virginia. 31% said yes. 59% says no. Now, what they don't tell you is how many people took the poll.
Right.
They don't volunteer that information.
See, Soonie needs to have all the facts.
We got another poll here. Wait a minute. Oh, this is North Carolina. I'm sorry. They're asking North Carolina and Virginia the same thing. 39% said yes. 54% said no. Once again, they don't tell you exactly where in North Carolina they took these polls.
Right.
Or how many people.
But again, this is a trick question, right? Because there's MAGA Trump people and there's people who believe in making America great again. Okay. Which PS did not come from Donald Trump. So what exactly does that mean? It's a trick question. You're right, Jacqueline. The FBI is out there asking those questions. They're going to turn the results of this into the FBI, and there's about to be a whole new string of arrests. Okay.
All these people who voted 31% of these people, round them up.
Round them up. Round
Time
them
to
up.
go. Get them in. Lock them down. Excuse me. I'm like so airy right now. Oof.
You're
It's
airy.
because of this monster I had, and I'm like super hype right now. People can't tell.
Okay.
Which is why I'm trying to keep everybody entertained. What was North Carolina thinking voting for Roy Cooper? You know what? Let me see. Was Pat McCrory a Democrat or Republican? Because I was in high school when he was there. Let me. I cannot remember if he was.
If who?
A Democrat or Republican. Pat McCrory.
Oh.
You guys in the comment section, let me know. Pretty sure he was Democrat. Oh, he was Republican.
Oh Lord.
So
now
look.
Now Vivek's got Elon on the damn video.
Oh, are they sharing the stream?
Yeah.
Pat McCrory was a Republican. We have voted in North Carolina horrible Republican after Republican after Republican. I don't know what the fuck we were thinking voting Roy Cooper in. Roy Cooper sucks. The taxes in Charlotte alone is effing ridiculous. And these are Republican candidates who are pushing this thing forward. I want to say North Carolina is pretty purple now. It used to be red, but after these I've been there since I was in middle school, literally just going into middle school. It's drastically changed.
That's about to be
I'm
Texas.
kind of scared for what I'm going to return to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie to y'all. I'm low-key scared.
Texas is getting kind of purple too.
That's because y'all got all them Californians and different people moving there because of the low taxes.
Dude, I blame our governor, okay, because he's over there, doing his bidding over there in California, right? For he's like, oh, y'all want to donate to my campaign? I'm like, why you over there in California though? Roll that little wheelchair back over here, boy.
It's a little wheelchair.
Yeah. Okay. What other questions?
Here is party affiliation, Trump voters versus Haley voters. And as you can see right here, it breaks down Haley voters. She got 36% Republican. Trump got 74% Republican. She got 55% of the independent vote. Trump got 25. Trump got a 1%. I'm glad it's 1%. At least it's some percent. And Nikki Haley got 9% of the votes in North Carolina for as a Democrat.
Now,
we all know why.
Damn well. You know damn well we need to assume that 36% or whatever it was are Democrats that changed their party affiliation to vote for her. So I
would assume so, yeah.
Yeah, we just didn't bring those numbers back on over to the Democrats.
And of course, this is Virginia. 78% Republican, 34% for Nikki Haley, 41% independents, 20% for Trump, and a whopping 25% of Democrats in the state of Virginia decided to vote for Nikki Haley.
Those were people that were too lazy to change their affiliation or didn't have time, and they're like, "Oh shit,
something."
Yeah.
I don't understand why y'all like this woman. I don't. I'm not going to try to figure it out, but I really don't understand why y'all like this woman. I don't understand what is like so enticing about her. I don't get it. I don't. But I guess I'm not going to get it, and that's okay. I'm all right with that. So California won't be in until 11 p.m., which we won't be live anymore.
But we already know how that's going to go.
Utah won't be in until 10 p.m., and Alaska won't be done until midnight. So all the other states you pretty much have. I'm gonna call it, okay. Donald Trump has beat the living crap out of Nikki Haley. So far, right now, according to Google, Trump has won.
What's up, Yakini? I haven't seen you here in a long time.
Who?
Yakini.
That name sounds familiar.
You know who she is.
Why you say it like that? You know who she is.
You know who she is.
Don't be acting like that, Soonie. So far, Trump has 353 delegates. Nikki Haley
Damn.
stuck at 43. You
Damn.
need 1,215 to win the nomination for your respective parties. Nikki, tap out.
Come
Tap
on,
out,
girl.
honey.
Stop wasting people's money. She's just using y'all's donations to pay her bills, okay?
She is. He's already halfway there. You only need 854 delegates that are up for grabs tonight, and you have zilch. You won nada.
Is there any like preliminary numbers for like states like California, like where we can even see where it's at, or they don't enter them in?
Let's see if we can see some preliminary numbers. No, California is not reporting anything.
Of course not.
I'll show you guys. We have nothing. But you know what? That's fair. Don't report. That's okay. Count them and then put it on TV and show how she got her ass whooped in the state of California.
Yep.
Or do you think she will win? Let's get some bets going right now. Do you think Nikki Haley will win California? Or do you think Trump's got it in the bag? What y'all think in the comment section? Nikki Haley will win or Trump's got it in the bag? Drop your comments in the comment section. I'm going to be honest with you. California is a little shaky for me. I don't know.
I would say I would agree. I don't know either. It would be interesting to see it broken down by counties because I'm sure there are certain counties that will vote for Trump, overwhelmingly vote for Trump. But yeah, it's shaky for me too.
Well, we're waiting. We're gonna look at the counties, but right now none is being reported. So
I think it'll be interesting if Haley wins California because it will say a lot, right? It will say a lot. I don't know. We'll see.
So Judy says Trump. Apex said Nikki Haley's winning Cali. Judy, oh, you already said Trump. You just corrected your spelling. Butte County was reporting last night. I don't see anything being reported. Now, this is according to AP News,
Soonie
which
said
is
Butte.
Always up to date. Is it Butte?
It's Butte.
Butte looks
County.
like Butte to me. Nothing's being reported right now, y'all. I don't have any information to give.
See, I'm with Jacqueline. I don't have any hope for Cali. It's not that I don't have hope, like in the sense that I feel like the people aren't going to vote. I feel like y'all's government and system over there is so corrupt that we ain't never really going to know the truth. You know what I mean? That's what I think. We're not really going to know the truth, unfortunately. Sorry to say that, California. Now, I could be wrong. I could be surprised, but we will have to see. I might have to set an alarm because y'all know I'd be going to sleep early. I may have to set an alarm to see what happens at 11 o'clock. All right. While Soonie comes back, I'll put in some fun news. So y'all know we talked about that Risa Tisa from the TikTok sensation that like called out her man in a 52 something part story. Can y'all believe she has now been signed with an agency? She has now been signed with the agency. They got this bitch. They got this bitch doing photo shoots. Okay. They're blowing the fan. They got the fan blowing in her hair. She has hit the big time. Okay. She has been signed with CAA management. Okay. My question is this. Aside, girl, look at this. Aside from her calling her man out, what else is she going to do? You're going to put her in commercials? Like, what are you going to do? Just because so see, this is what I'm talking about. As shady as what's his name? Jerome was. Why are we doing this? Why are we rewarding this type of behavior? And fellas, okay, be warned that if you do your lady wrong, there is now a market out there for her to expose you. Okay, this is what it's come to. You're gonna get signed. Now you get signed with an agency for just putting all your business, making bad decisions. It's crazy. Isn't this crazy? It's what and then look at her headshot. Look at her headshot. This don't look nothing like her.
What is CAA? Can you
It's the name of the agency. It's the name of the agency that she got signed with.
So is she gonna be a model now?
She's gonna, so basically they're representing her for like any type of like brand deals, commercials, modeling. But yeah, this is her doing her photo shoot. And tell me, okay, look at her face right here, how they got this picture out of that.
I don't know. That's a lot of Photoshop. She does not look like that.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. She looks
her.
like Fiona from Shrek. She looks like Fiona from Shrek is what she looks like.
Fiona. She looks like a drag queen. Whoever that reporter is. Gail King. Gail King looks like a straight up drag queen lately, bro.
No, that's not Gail King. That's
What's
so
her
that's
name?
Tamron Hall. That's Tamron Hall. This is God, I can't remember this other lady's name.
What's her name? Her. I thought her name was Gail King. It's not Gail King. No, that's Oprah's best friend. You're right. You're right.
It's not Hoda. This is not Hoda.
I don't know her name.
Who the hell is this other lady? Anyway,
Removes double chin mostly. Exactly. Yeah. I don't get it. I'm not trying to. I believe in shaming, right? I do believe in shaming.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to partake in it because I think if these people understood how undesirable that is, Robin, thank you. Her name is Robin something.
Uh-huh.
Then they wouldn't walk around and like promote it because that's like not healthy, bro. She looks like she's knocking on death's door.
Yeah.
She looks like she just sweats bacon grease and like your arteries are clogged. You look like you eat mac and cheese for breakfast, dog. Like I'm
See, now Soonie took it too far.
No, I didn't.
Soonie took it too far. Why you have to say she looks like she eats mac and cheese for breakfast? All I said was the headshot did match what she really looked like. You said she looked like
Charlemagne got it right. Big back, and he apologized with his weak ass.
Robin Roberts. There you go.
Robin Roberts. Okay.
She's actually the one I like on Good Morning America. I like Robin Roberts.
Isn't she LGBTQ?
I don't know.
That's going to give automatic no.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay, wait. This is not the original Soonie Reacts video. But while we're waiting for any more news. So I haven't watched this yet, but I wanted you to watch it because I just saw the headline.
Okay.
And I was like, wait, what? So Taraji P. Henson says, Black people run away when we laugh because we weren't allowed to laugh on slave plantations. This is the stuff that lives on us. So I was like, what is she talking about? Black people run away when we laugh. And then I was like, oh, she's talking about like when Black people be like, oh, no. And they turn around and run away. Is that what she's talking about?
That's just a dramatic thing.
Let's see what she has to say. Let's just hear it.
You know why Black people run away when we laugh? Because we weren't allowed to laugh on those plantations. This is stuff that lives in us, y'all. This ain't nothing new, y'all. That's why y'all going, oh, what? Yeah, it lives in us. That doesn't just go away, like she said. And if we don't start unpacking it seriously, it will also be the end of us.
Source. Cite your source.
You know why Black people...
How you know that? How you know that? Did you talk to the slaves that was on the plantation? Like, come on now. That has never ever been talked about ever in the history of niggerdom, bro. Like, you're lying. Who told you that? We run away and laugh because I don't know. Like, it's just dramatic effect. Like, bro, you lying.
Right. And not everybody does it. So what does that mean? Oh, Lord.
It's 2024. I was rooting for you. I feel like Tyra Banks. We were all rooting for you, okay? You came out with the story of y'all not getting paid because you stuck in a typecast, which is a ghetto Black woman role, okay? Yeah. There's been very few times where she's gone outside of that. We were all rooting for you. And then you come out with this. That really just pissed me off. How the fuck do you know? That's what I want to know. How do you know that we couldn't laugh on plantations? And let me not even say we. I'm not from no goddamn plantation. I run away and laugh because I saw my family members run away and laugh. That's like saying all black people, if you see one black person run, we all run because Massa was coming to get us. Yeah, man. I'm so sick of black people. I'm so sick of black people.
Okay, well, while you're sick of them. Okay, so did y'all see this video? Okay, I'm gonna play both videos. So this is the first video. This is the video of Shannon Sharpe arriving to an event. He had a Total Wine for some alcohol he was representing or whatever. Okay, and there is a parody video that is hilarious. Okay, now what they're talking about on the internet is, you know, because it's been a big rumor about Shannon Sharpe and his sexuality, and they this video came out and they clowned him to death. Number one, because the way he's walking. Number two, his outfit, the bag, or they said the purse.
That's the purse.
And then, yeah, right. So, okay. My opinion off the bat, y'all know I'm a Shannon Sharpe fan. The man is old, okay? So he's walking this way because he used his body as a human shield, basically, for a living. He's had 2 knee replacements, 2 hip replacements. He walks funny because of that, okay? But I see where y'all are going with it. I'm going to ride with you on this train. Let's look at the video. First the original, then we'll look at the parody. Y'all are going to laugh your butt off.
Here's the final stop of the day. Total Wine. The line started over there. My last stop of the day. We got up early, had a late night. We don't do excuses here. We just get the job done. Because this one we signed up for.
Okay, so that's the video, right? Then this guy comes out with this video, and I was dead. This video cracked me up. Okay, so he's making fun of, even Deion Sanders gave it a laugh. Everybody's laughing at it.
Today we got up early. We don't make excuses, but today we finna go in here and get a couple fines. We gonna see what today consists of because we don't make excuses. Come on and follow.
Like my auntie.
The muscles too. I was. I loved it, y'all. I thought it was hilarious. I know Soonie.
He's gay. He's gay.
No, he's
Can you play the video of him again? You want to know how I know he's gay?
How?
Women do this. Okay. He got out the car and did like this. This is what we gonna do, y'all. Play it. Play it. Because you know I'm not lying. And they call him Shay Shay, which is a faggotry at its finest already.
I can't make this any better.
Watch him get out this car.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yay!
Top of the day. Total Wine.
Yay!
Line started over there.
He is gay.
Early, had a late night.
You got on hunter green and orange, bro. He's gay as shit. And he keep doing it.
Oh, dude, I was dead with this outfit though, because he had a full-on orange purse. He had a muscle suit. I was beyond.
Hey,
listen, I don't know what he does in his personal life. Okay,
I do. He walking like he taking up the booty.
I'm trying to find the video though that I wanted to show you. The video that I wanted you to react to.
Woo.
Dude, I'd be saving so much stuff. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on. I know where it's at.
She know where it be.
I know where it be.
Trump is
All right.
on Newsmax right now delivering remarks. I'm gonna be honest. Trump
What
says
on?
the same thing every day, every time he's on TV.
Yeah.
So I kind of just don't even care to watch his response because, but because I know people on here like to watch it. If you guys would like for us to pull it up so you can hear his remarks, so you don't feel out of the loop, we can go ahead and pull it up. I'm sure he's just giving his victory speech because he mopped the floor.
Killed it.
He mopped the floor with Nikki Haley tonight. He lost. Here it is. He's coming on stage right now. So we just got it just in time. Let me pull it up. Hopefully my screen will freaking work.
Let's do this.
Did it come up?
It's coming.
Call it Super Tuesday for a reason. This is a big one. And they tell me, the pundits and otherwise, that there's never been one like this. There's never been anything so conclusive. This was an amazing night, an amazing day. It's been an incredible period of time in our country's history. It's been sad in so many ways, but I think it's going to be inspiring because we're going to do something that, frankly, nobody's been able to do for a long time. We've watched our country take a great beating over the last 3 years, and nobody thought a thing like this would be possible. We wouldn't have Russia attacking Ukraine. We wouldn't have Israel being attacked. Iran, as you know, was broke. When I was running things, they were broke. They didn't have money for Hamas. They didn't have money for Hezbollah. They had no inflation. Inflation is destroying the middle class. It's destroying everything. Inflation, if you look back over the history, hundreds of years back, inflation is called a country buster. And that's what it's doing to our country. What's happened with inflation has been unbelievable. A lot of experts have said the stock market's the only thing that's doing well, and that's doing well because our poll numbers are so much higher than Joe Biden's. He's the worst president in the history of our country. There's never been anything like what's happening to our country. Today it was announced that 325,000 people were flown in from parts unknown. Migrants were flown in airplane, not going through borders, not going through that great Texas barrier that I was with the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, the other day, and we were looking at the job they're doing. But in the meantime, they're pouring into California and they're pouring into Arizona because those governors aren't doing anything. They're doing nothing. But today it was just announced before I came out. It was unbelievable. I said, that must be a mistake. They flew 325,000 migrants, flew them in over the borders into our country. So that really tells you where they're coming from. They want open borders, and open borders are going to destroy our country. We need borders and we need free and fair elections, or we don't have a country. This is an incredible group of people. So many celebrities that I'm not going to introduce any because I'm just going to get myself in trouble if I do that, because I'll leave out most of you. But this is a room chock full of incredible, talented people, like some of the guys standing right in front of me, right? Big futures, big, fat, beautiful futures. Oh, I'd love to be your age. I'd pay you a lot of money to be your age. But we have some tremendously talented people in this room, including tremendously talented political people that have helped me right from the beginning. We had the safest border in the history of our country. We built 571 miles of wall. We had Mexico supply us with 28,000 soldiers because we wanted them. That's why. And they said, we won't do that. I said, yes, you will. You will. And in the end, they did. It was an easy negotiation, but we had the safest border, the best numbers we've ever had, and now we have the worst numbers probably in the history of the world. It's sad to see what's happening to our cities. Our cities are being overrun with migrant crime, and that's Biden migrant crime. But it's a new category of crime, and it's violent, where they'll stand in the middle of a street and have fistfights with police officers. And if they did that in their countries from where they came, they'd be killed instantly. They wouldn't do that. So the world is laughing at us. The world is taking advantage of us. 3 years ago, we were at a level, we were energy independent. We were going to be very shortly energy dominant. And today we're getting oil from Venezuela. Can you believe it? And we're doing numbers on that oil. You know what we're doing? We're refining the oil. We have our refinery for that oil. It's really, I call it tar. It's not oil. It's terrible. We have real stuff. But we're refining it in Houston. So for all of the environmentalists, you ought to look at that, because all of that tar is going right up into the atmosphere. You just ought to take a look. It's the only plant that can do it. We have the only plants that can take tar and make it into oil, and that's what it is. It's a shame. But we were energy independent. We were going to be energy dominant. We were going to be supplying oil to Europe, all over the world. And then a tragic thing happened during the election. It was a tragedy, because you wouldn't have, think of it, all of the problems that you have today, I don't think you would have had any of them. You'd only have success. And that's what's ultimately going to unify this country and unify this party. We have a great Republican Party with tremendous talent, and we want to have unity, and we're going to have unity, and it's going to happen very quickly. And I've been saying lately, success will bring unity to our country, and it happened before. We had the best economy our country's ever had, and people were calling me that I would have said will never happen. It'll never happen. They wanted to get together, African American, Asian American, Hispanic American, women, men, people with diplomas from the best schools in the world, and people that didn't graduate from high school. Every single group was doing better than ever before, and it was a beautiful thing. Our country was coming together. Our country was coming together. And now we have a very divided country. We have a country that a political person uses weaponization against his political opponent. Never happened here. It happens in other countries, but they're third world countries. And in some ways, we're a third world country. We're a third world country at our borders, and we're a third world country at our elections. And we have to stop that. We need a fair and free press. The press has not been fair, nor has it been free, but maybe someday they will be. They're being beaten up pretty badly. People aren't trusting them. They're not believing them. And really, it's a very important factor. The press used to be the policeman. It used to police our country. Now nobody has confidence in them, and we have to get that confidence back. It's so important for the success of our country. So important. So this has been a day that we've been waiting for. I want to thank my family for being here. It's a great family. I have a great family. They've had it very easy since I decided to run for politics. They say, thanks a lot, Dad. We appreciate it. But they're strong, and they're very capable people, and they love the country. They really do love the country, and we appreciate it. And I want to thank everybody at my staff. Susie, Chris, incredible job. Incredible job you're doing. I read an article yesterday where it said this is one of the finest run campaigns that anybody has ever seen. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. It's really a statement. And we have no choice, because November 5th is right around the corner. November 5th is going to go down as the single most important day in the history of our country. We're going to take it, and we're going to make it like it should be, respected. Right now, we're not respected. Right now, our country is known as a joke. It's a joke. Other leaders who I speak to, other leaders can't believe what happened to us, because 3 years ago, we were the most respected country anywhere in the world by far. We were doing things that nobody could believe. China was paying us billions and billions of dollars. In 25 years, they paid us nothing, zero, not 10 cents. I was getting billions of dollars, and they were happy about it, as happy as you can be. Of course, maybe there's reasons for things having happened, but they were not so happy with certain things, I guess, based on things that took place. But we were getting along with everybody. We were getting along, and we were respected by everybody. We had no wars. Remember when I had the debate with Hillary Clinton? She said, look at him. Look at that personality. He's going to cause wars. I said, no, my personality is going to keep us out of wars. And that's what happened. For 20 years, they were fighting ISIS. I defeated ISIS in 4 weeks. I got rid of ISIS 100%. 100% of the ISIS caliphate. And we had no wars, and we stopped wars. We weren't getting along with a lot of countries. All of a sudden, North Korea, which is a serious nuclear power, but North Korea came along. Kim Jong-un, we got along very well. We got along very well with China until COVID. That was a little bit too much as far as I was concerned. That was too much. Couldn't take that one. But we made a trade deal with China that I don't even talk about. $50 billion a year in product they bought from our farmers, our manufacturers. They used to buy 10. I got 50, and it was great. But COVID, I don't even talk about that because COVID was such a horrible thing. It started in the Wuhan labs, just as I said, the Wuhan labs. And it came out, I believe, through incompetence. I believe it was incompetence. Some people think it wasn't, but I believe it was. But regardless, it caused $60 trillion worth of damage and death all over the world, all over the world. And we did a fantastic job on that. We never got credit for that. Unbelievable job on that. We came up with things that nobody thought was possible. Don't forget, when it came in, nobody had an idea what it was. They didn't even use the word pandemic. Nobody had an idea. But we did a fantastic job. And we got a lot of credit for the economy, a lot of credit for our foreign policy. I think credit like nobody, very few people have gotten. And the press was very honest about it. They give us very high marks on foreign policy, the Abraham Accords, so many different things we did. But we never got the kind of due that we should have for the COVID, or as I call it affectionately, the Chinese virus, the China virus, which is a much more accurate term. And despite that, the stock market, when we turned it over, the stock market was higher than it was prior to COVID coming in. It was an amazing thing. We did an amazing job, and we have so many people that worked on that, so many of the doctors, so many of the scientists that worked with us on that. It was really, really something. But there's never been an administration that had more success in so many different elements. We got the largest tax cuts in history. We have the largest regulation cuts in history. We rebuilt our military. And what happened, we rebuilt our entire military, and beautiful. We had jet fighters that were 53 years old, and we had all brand new jet fighters. And then after this other group of people that didn't know what they were doing, they took over, and we had that horrible surrender in Afghanistan. I call it a surrender. We took the soldiers out first. You know, I dealt with the leaders of the Taliban in Afghanistan. They were the ones that were causing the trouble. The press was very angry because they said, "Why are you calling them?" I said, "Because that's where the problem is." I say oftentimes, they asked Jesse James, "Jesse, why do you rob banks?" He said, "Because that's where the money is." And I said, that's where the problem is with the Taliban. And I spoke to Abdul. He's still the leader. Believe it or not, he's really the leader of Afghanistan, but he's the leader of the Taliban, a rough group. I say, don't ever shoot our soldiers again. Don't ever do it. Very interesting. What happened is that, we were having, during the Obama administration, previously, they were shooting a lot of our soldiers. And I let them know, I said, don't ever, ever let that happen. I said very in a rather nasty fashion. We don't have to go into it tonight. For 18 months, we lost nobody in Afghanistan. And then we had that horrible, horrible withdrawal where we lost 13 soldiers, 38 horribly wounded, left Americans behind. You know, you have Americans right now still behind. Call them hostages if you like. It was a terrible moment. We left $85 billion worth of brand new, beautiful equipment behind, jets and tanks and everything you could think of, goggles, night goggles. They didn't used to fight. They're good fighters. They didn't used to fight at night, but now they do because they have goggles. They have better goggles than we have. So I just want to tell you that led to a lot of bad things. And now the worst things are happening. The things that are happening now are unthinkable. And they're unthinkable at the border. We have millions of people invading our country. This is an invasion. This is the worst invasion probably. We've never had anything like it. No country has ever had anything like it. The number today could be 15 million people. And they're coming from rough places and dangerous places. And we had that shut down. We had everything going so beautifully. When Joe Biden goes to the beach, because somebody on his staff thinks he looks very good in a bathing suit, until he can't get his feet out of the sand or lift the chair, which weighs about 9 ounces. Joe Biden, if he would have just left everything alone, he could have gone to the beach. He would have had a tremendous success at the border and elsewhere. So we're going to take back our country. We're going to make sure we are going to do it right. We're going to have the greatest economy ever in the history of our country. We're going to top what we did. We're going to become an energy center of the world. We were ready to become energy dominant, and they stopped that. They stopped that. But we're going to become energy dominant. We're going to pay off debt. We're going to do things that nobody thought was possible. You know, we hadn't done our second phase of the tax cuts. Where we did the tax cuts, the Democrats fought us very hard. And now they say, well, I guess that was pretty good because we took in much more revenues after we cut taxes. And then we did all of those regulation cuts, and people were working and everybody was happy and we were all proud of our country. But we're going to win this election because we have no choice. If we lose the election, we're not going to have a country left. And we're going to do something. Thank you very much. We love you too. And we love our country. And we can't let this magnificent, some people call it an experiment. I don't call it an experiment. I just say this is a magnificent place, a magnificent country. And it's so sad to see how far it's come and gone. When you look at the depths of where it's gone, we can't let that happen. We're going to straighten it out. We're going to close our borders. We're going to drill, baby, drill. We're going to get the inflation down. And we are going to make our country greater than ever before. And we're going to do it quickly. We're going to do it quickly. It's going to go fast. We have to get the criminals out. We have many, many criminals that have entered our country. We have people coming in from such bad places, and we're going to have to get them out. We have murderers that are being deposited into our country. We have drug dealers at the biggest, highest levels that are coming into our country. We have people coming into our country that just shouldn't be here, but many, and I say many, large percentages, they come in through the caravans, they come in many different ways. Now we find out again, they come in through airplanes, we send them in. This is crazy. But they come into our country, we're going to stop them. We're going to close our borders. We're going to have to deport a lot of people, a lot of bad people, because our countries can't live like this. Our cities are choking to death. Our states are dying. And frankly, our country is dying. And we're going to make America great again, greater than ever before. Thank you very much. It's been a big night. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Praise the
All
Lord,
right.
he wasn't long-winded tonight. I'm actually proud of Trump. He wrapped it on up. You know, Trump reminds me of the pastors on Sunday. When you go for the 11 o'clock service, rolling for the last round of offering, right?
No,
Or
you
they
didn't.
take forever to do altar call. I swear to listen.
You're
This
so
is a
funny.
Baptist child here, bro. Wrap it on up, sir. Or when you go to the late night service, you go back to church at 6 o'clock and you don't get out till about 9 o'clock, 10. But when the pastor's done, you're like, whoa!
No, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. That's funny. That is so true. Yeah, he is doing better. I mean, Jacqueline said, is it me or does he sound tired? I mean, after what the man has been through, let him sound tired. I mean, he is like literally in court every day. I mean, if he sounds tired, he sounds the same to me. But you got to remember, dude, his age, how old is he? He's like, he's old. He's running around town. Yeah, he keeps up a groove. I will say this. He looks really good to me. Like, he looks refreshed. He doesn't look worn down. I mean, I don't know. I wish I would look that good after going through what he went through. Anyways, me personally, I was just like, I've heard all this before.
Oh, so you sick of Trump now, huh?
No, I'm not sick of him, but I mean, I'm just saying, I get that. I have to remember he still has to appeal to a base of people that he, don't really know his speeches, don't really listen to what he has to say in full. They just like watch little clips. So I understand. It's just, for us OGs that have been with him from the start. Okay, we done heard this speech.
OG. No, you
We heard this speech a couple times now, Anyways, thank you, Mad Cow 77.
People have been asking for this update. I'm going to provide it.
Okay.
Right, because we are a media source.
What's the update on what?
Joe Collins actually had an election today. Now, all of the votes are not in, so this may not be the final number. I'll pull it up in a minute, but I'm going to report on that a little bit. Tell everybody what they can expect with that. He is running in Collins County, District 70 in Texas. Collin County. In Texas, you have 60% of the votes in. I will pull up the results in a minute, but don't just pack it up yet. They still have a few votes to count.
And we still got to talk about Diddy.
We do have to talk about Diddy. I think people should pay attention to Massachusetts. Nikki Haley has caught up a little bit. Now it's still a 61-35 split, but this is only 45% of the votes in. I'm going to watch this. She might be taking Boston over.
Uh-oh.
See this? See that yellow? That's a glimmer of hope for her. Now, Trump does have, Springfield, Worcester, and parts of Boston, but I don't know. You see these little yellow dots popping up?
I cannot see the Bostonians voting for Nikki Haley. Something.
You can't?
I can't see it.
I don't know. Let's look at the numbers. Okay, he's got Burlington County. He's trailing her in Hamilton. 95. She's not losing by much in some of these counties, y'all. Just saying. There's a 51-45 split here. She didn't lose by. This is only 95% of the votes in. Not say only, but this is 95% of the votes in. She could make up the difference. Ooh. I don't like Massachusetts, you guys. There's too many yellow dots popping up. What the fuck's going on? Y'all better get it together.
Y'all better
be
get
giving that heifer no vote. What's wrong with y'all?
Well, those Democrats, they switched over. See, they switched over. All right, let's talk. We're going to report more on this Diddy situation because, as you know, the last time he got sued, he settled pretty quickly. Now, this particular lawsuit is different. Okay, y'all, it's different. When I say it's different, this ain't like Cassie's lawsuit that she told a real spicy story, but I didn't see no pictures. Oh, we got pictures.
I didn't see no pictures.
We got pictures. Not that I didn't believe Cassie. Now I believe Cassie, but this one is spicy. Okay, so I'm gonna first give you a synopsis about what's going on here because it's 73 pages. Okay. And I'm gonna give you the summary of it, and then we're gonna go into the actual lawsuit so y'all can see these pictures, okay? So this was filed on Monday, February 26th, so a while ago. Sorry, guys. Producer Rodney Jones. Hold on one second. I just lost my place. Okay, so producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones filed a lawsuit against Diddy in the Southern District of New York, according to these court documents. Jones is making multiple claims against Diddy in a 73-page lawsuit. Jones claims he lived, and by the way, he's a producer. He lived at Diddy's home in Los Angeles, New York, and Florida while producing his Love album Off the Grid from September 2022 to November 2023. Throughout his time with Mr. Combs, Jones claims he witnessed, experienced, and endured many things that went far beyond his role as a producer for the Love album. Boy, did he. Okay. The court filing reads, Mr. Combs required Mr. Jones to record him constantly. On several occasions, Mr. Combs took Mr. Jones's cell phone and began recording himself. As a result, Mr. Jones has secured hundreds of hours of footage and audio recordings of Mr. Combs, his staff, and his guests engaging in serious illegal activity. Now, my question is when I read this was because you all remember Cassie had the same thing, but Diddy had her sign over like control of the cell phone. So he was like deleting stuff. Okay. He had control of all the stuff. So I don't know how this dude was able to hold on to it, but maybe he was smarter than Cassie. Jones recounts multiple instances of Diddy allegedly drugging and having sex, allegedly drugging and having sex with underage girls. Jonas also says he was groped and touched by Diddy on multiple occasions, and also Diddy made him go pick up sex workers to bring back to Diddy's home. He also describes a time when he was sexually harassed by Cuba Gooding Jr. on Diddy's yacht. There are pictures, y'all, of Cuba on the yacht. Young Miami, which is Diddy's current girlfriend, is also mentioned in the lawsuit. He names a lot of people in this lawsuit. Jones claims the rapper's female cousin sexually assaulted him in the presence of Diddy at Diddy's Miami home on Thanksgiving 2022. Jones also claims he witnessed Young Miami and Diddy do cocaine together. Nicki Minaj is also mentioned in the suit as being the girlfriend of a Philadelphia, quote unquote, Philadelphia rapper. They don't name who that is. That Diddy claims he had sex with. Jones also claims he's seen Diddy and some rapper consorting with underage girls on Diddy's yacht. He has pictures of that as well. In addition, Jones also claims he was not fully paid for the time he spent working on the album. And Universal Music Group and others are listed as defendants. Okay. Jones is requesting a jury trial. Thank God. Okay. He is requesting a jury trial because Mo wants nothing more than to watch this trial. And he's seeking unspecified damages. The people named in the lawsuit have given no comment. Now, some of you guys may have seen this lawsuit. Some of you guys may have like scrolled past it and you're like, oh, another accuser, blah, 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 blah. This is what makes this one a little bit different. Okay. This lawsuit implicates Universal Music's chief, Lucian Grange. Okay. He says that Lucian was involved in the freak offs, which we heard about in the Cassie lawsuit. And he's one of the most powerful men in Hollywood. And he was described in this lawsuit as being in Diddy's bedroom for hours. Okay. This is like, I wouldn't say it's comparable to the Jeffrey Epstein stuff, but it's pretty like next to it when we get into it. Now we can't read the whole the whole lawsuit, but we'll bring it up here so you guys can see some of these pictures, okay? And we didn't have time to blur nothing out, so you know how we do over here. I don't think anything's too graphic, but just be warned. All right. So this is the filing. So Rodney Jones is suing Sean Combs, Justin Combs, which is Diddy's son, Ethiopia Habtemariam, I don't know who that is, Lucian Charles Grange, which is the music exec, Christina Quorum, which is, she's basically being described as the Ghislaine Maxwell of the Diddy case. Okay, this was the groomer, okay, so to speak. Shalice Recording Studios, Love Records, Motown Records, Universal Music Group, Combs Global Enterprises, John and Jane Doe, 1 through 10, and ABC Corporations. So there's more people than the Does must be somebody really important. That's all I got to say. Okay. Anyways, let's get down to the business. Okay. So this lawsuit goes through and explains who the defendants are, you know, what their relationship is in this lawsuit. This is the executive over here that I mentioned earlier. This is Ethiopia. It looks like she's former CEO of Motown Records. This is the groomer right here. And then the companies that are listed. Okay, so this lawsuit goes into a little bit about the plaintiff or the person who's suing, which is Mr. Jones. So we're going to skip through that, and then we're going to get to what he's got here as far as the evidence. Oh, so he basically claims that Diddy had a man killed. Okay. It goes into a lot of detail, but basically he lists the article here. Man shot outside party at Hollywood recording studio. At least one person was shot at a Hollywood recording studio. Officers recall, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, in the lawsuit, Mr. Jones is claiming that Diddy had a hand in this, and that basically Diddy has people not only that work for him, but are also implicating allegedly that these people are within the LAPD that work with Diddy when he wants to kill somebody, allegedly, and they clean up his messes. Allegedly. Okay, I gotta keep saying allegedly because we Soonie and I ain't got no lawsuit money. Okay, we ain't got no lawsuit money. So, anyways, he goes in to talk about that. He says he has several witnesses that can speak to what he's claiming about Diddy allegedly getting a guy killed. Okay, this is the clothing that Mr. Jones was wearing the day that this guy was shot in the studio. Okay. He says he still has this clothing. And this is the restroom where the dude that was allegedly shot by Diddy, this is the restroom. This is the scene right here. Okay. I'm gonna quickly scroll through this, but that's the scene. He's got the picture of it. Okay. He goes into some serious detail on sexual harassment and assault that Diddy allegedly did. KK, when you see KK, that is the groomer lady. Okay, so I'm going to read to you line 58. KK also attempted to downplay Mr. Combs' groping of Mr. Jones's anus and genitals as friendly horseplay, stating those acts were Mr. Combs' way of showing you that he liked you. Despite these assurances on several occasions when Mr. Combs began to undress and walk around his house naked, KK would say, "Okay, I'm leaving now," and she would disappear. KK's hypocrisy is breathtaking at best or enabling at worst. Mr. Jones believed that KK aided and abetted Mr. Combs' sexual assault of him and was working with Mr. Combs to groom him into accepting a homosexual relationship. Through these sexual deviant acts, one would say Mr. Combs has a pattern and a practice of engaging in nefarious activity. The ongoing conduct shows that Mr. Combs cannot be rehabilitated. And then he goes into specific examples with Stevie J. Some of you guys might know Stevie J from Love and Hip Hop. He was married to the Puerto Rican princess. He worked on Mariah Carey's videos. He was a producer for Bad Boy. He's very well known. Soonie, do the Stevie J. You know the Stevie J smile where he's like,
I don't know how to do that.
Ooh, that smile he does. Stevie J smile.
I know what it is, but I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. It's the funniest. Okay. So anyways, he goes into all kinds of detail. He's got pictures here. These are screenshots of a video of Stevie J anally penetrating a male Mr. Combs provided to Mr. Jones. Okay. These are phones that he's obviously not of the act itself, but you know, here is the Caucasian male. There's some stuff going on here. This stuff's blacked out. So this is probably the real bad stuff. He talks about his girlfriend, Diddy's girlfriend, Young Miami, cousin sexually assaulting him, goes into detail there. Here are the pictures that he has for that incident with Young Miami. That's her right here. This is the cousin. So he has pictures of them at this event. These are pictures, and because these girls are underage, they had to block out their faces, but these are the pictures of the underage girls that Mr. Jones had to hire for Diddy to bring back to his house and on his yacht. Here are some of the pictures. I'm just kind of scrolling through this. So apparently he hired these girls from a local club called Booby Trap. And that's where they would recruit some of these sex workers. Here are some of the pictures of some of the older women. He's showing, that he had the number to some of these people. Jeez. Here's Diddy with some young girls. Mr. Combs with an underage female. He said some of the girls were under the age of 16. They were on this boat. So that's pretty disheartening. That's Diddy. That's Cuba Gooding Jr. Okay. Because he talks about stuff with Cuba Gooding Jr., that Cuba Gooding Jr. assaulted him. Here's Mr. Jones with Cuba Gooding Jr. So see, he does a really good job of trying to show that there is interaction there of what he's claiming.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. He's got text messages, pictures from the parties. He references the interview that Gene Deal did on I don't think this was the one on what's that show you hate that you say he's the Fed?
DJ Vlad.
Yeah, DJ Vlad. He talks about his head of security, Fahim Mohammed, who was involved in the Jennifer Lopez and Diddy shooting when there was a shooting at the club and they were involved in that. So Fahim is listed in this as well. He talks about how he basically used De Leon tequila and Ciroc, which are his two brands, which I believe have dropped him since the last lawsuit. And he basically had designated bottles of alcohol in his house of Ciroc and De Leon that were laced with various drugs, date rape drugs, just all kinds of drugs I never heard of. Date rape. They had speed. They had cocaine. They had some other drug. I don't remember what the name was, Tucci or something like that. And so he had these things labeled in his house so that his housekeepers or servers knew that when certain people came to the house, they had to use bottles that were not laced with the drugs. But then he had other bottles that stayed laced with these drugs. So like if he had a girl or an artist that he wanted to, intoxicate or whatever, he would allegedly slip them a little bit of alcohol from these bottles. So here's the picture of him with the lady that they're comparing to Jeffrey Epstein's sidekick, Ghislaine Maxwell, Christina Coram. This is who they're saying. And this picture was actually taken shortly after the Cassie lawsuit that somebody caught, him looking kind of distressed after that news broke. There she was with him. Here's all the ecstasy, marijuana gummies. Yeah, Tucci. Anybody know what Tucci is? A pink drug that's a combination of ecstasy and cocaine. I ain't never heard of Tucci. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Anyways, here's all the pictures. So yeah, interesting. So what do you think about this, Soonie? Soonie read through it all.
I did read through it all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like talking until I see some like real shit, because it's a lawsuit, right? I read the lawsuit last night. I was like, well, okay. This is like common for Hollywood, and like Diddy has been accused of all this stuff.
Yeah,
really has. He's been accused of this for years. So for me, it was like, okay, this is somebody who has, I guess, something tangible. I did see that he's asking for a jury. I hope it goes to trial. I hope we get to see what Diddy has to say about this. He named a few artists in there that, I'm gonna be honest, the way that they named these artists, they're naming them without naming them. They named Chris Brown, allegedly. We have to say allegedly. He's in there. Now, what they're attaching them to, which is what kind of, I guess, muddied the waters for me a little bit, is very egregious. Because what you're doing is you're indicting that person and saying, well, they were there.
They were there, yeah.
Underage girls. Like, does that mean that they partaked?
Right.
Does that mean that they were doing this thing? So that's what made me kind of shut down. Once I started to read the fine print and where they name these people and who they're describing, it's kind of like, I get your lawsuit. You have every right to go forth and receive compensation for your work that you were not paid for. Because I honestly think that's why he's doing this. The fact that he wasn't paid for his work.
Yeah, and he does mention that.
That's fine. But you're starting to name people and you're attaching them to some very egregious things. You didn't have to name them right out. You named them. When you say this rapper dated Nicki Minaj, everybody knows who dated Nicki Minaj. We all know who's from Philly, bro. We all know who beat up I think they called it the Bajan billionaire, Rihanna. What you doing, man? That's the only reason why I'm quiet, because I read what you read. I like that you're breaking it down for the audience, but I don't got nothing to say.
Okay. He's keeping it under wraps. Here's what I got to say. I need the jury trial. Okay. I need the jury trial. Now, it's very risky, right? To provide all the information he's providing in a lawsuit that is public with names, with pictures, because what he does risk is people coming after him for defamation. So if he has any good representation, they would have said, before you do this, now make sure that you're not, stepping out of bounds with the information and how you're telling the story, and the pictures could be taken, because you're putting yourself at a grave risk to get all sorts of defamation lawsuits. But I mean, the fact that you want to go to a jury trial tells me, here, I'm telling you who to call, who to put on the stand.
Yeah, I believe him.
You know what I mean?
I believe a lot of the claims he's making, but
yeah. And also you have to keep in mind, Diddy was known for the white party, right? The white party, every year, tons of celebrities are there. Influencers are there. So Soonie's right. Like, you can't just say, well, because this person was here, they're implicated in a crime. Remember that if this does go to a jury trial, there has to be proof.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. Oh, well, we already know this person and how they are. That does not matter. There has to be proof. And this guy is only dropping what he says is a fraction of the proof he has.
And if that's just a fraction, brother,
I need to see the whole enchilada.
Yep. Now, I won't be watching the trial. I'll leave that to Mo. I'll be watching the clips, like always. And of course, we'll cover it here. But until we get a trial and until there's some more information, I think folks just need to do this right here. Be in awe, let your mouth hit the floor, because I was like, this is some disgusting stuff that I'm reading.
Yeah.
A few of the celebrities that he named by name did not surprise me. Cuba Gooding Jr. does not surprise me. He's been accused of this several times over. When somebody is constantly accused of something, right, and they get in trouble for it, that means that there's some proof. This guy has been out of the limelight for God knows how long. I don't doubt what they're saying about him. And plus, he looks extremely drunk with his arm. Just the picture alone is like, bro, you're fruity.
Yeah.
That's it.
I agree. And he had Cuba Gooding Jr. has had several accusations against him.
Yeah.
Separately. So
just saying, y'all.
I am so here for it. And I just want you to know I may have to like have somebody come and like take my place as a guest host because I will be fully like I'm gonna look a hot mess.
Jesus Lord.
I'm probably gonna put on like 10 pounds from all the snacks.
Bless the Lord. She need prayer.
I'm probably gonna put on 10 pounds from all the snacks, okay, that I'm gonna be munching on during this trial. It's going to be juicy.
I don't see. Sorry, we have an update.
Okay.
All right. We have an update. If you can send me that link, Red Pill, I would appreciate it because I do not see where anybody's reporting. Nikki Haley takes Vermont. She won in a 49-46 split, which isn't much, but it's still a victory for her. Congratulations, Nimrata. You got your first win. She is now at, I think, 47 delegates, if I'm not mistaken. So, yay! Participation trophy.
Y'all are going to make her keep going. She's going to think this means that you like her.
We got to talk about Joe Collins. Joe Collins is also running in District 70 in Texas for the Republican primary election. He is down 31%. Only 60% of the votes are in. There have been no updates. I'm looking for California right now. I would love to give you guys an update, but I don't see California counting. I was about to say the F word. They're not counting nothing.
They already
got to show me where you got this from, because I'm showing up looking.
While Soonie's looking, if you guys want to read that full lawsuit, it's linked in the description on my channel right now, and then I'll add it to somewhere in the middle. But if you want to look at it or grab it right now, it's on the Let's Talk Darling YouTube channel in the description box. The full filing, and I will add it to the somewhere in the middle one.
They had to put that in big bold letters. Nikki Haley defeats Donald Trump.
Oh my gosh!
In Vermont,
is she going to give a victory speech now?
She better not. She's up to 52 delegates. I'm sorry. Trump is at 4 different. So forgive me. But I'm gonna call it the way I see appropriate here. Don't mean to hurt nobody's feelings, but I don't see where the hell you gotten Trump, because nobody's calling it for Trump.
Calling what? California?
Yeah.
Dude, Red Pill said that.
Yeah.
She lied.
Minutes in. Word on the street is that Trump took Cali. Well, I don't do word on the street, y'all. Y'all gotta understand, we're live.
Check DMs.
There's people watching us. California. Projected winner. Okay, that's projected. I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna send this to you real quick, Mo.
Okay.
What the hell is this? Why is Politico the only one calling this right now? I don't understand. Somebody said word on the street. Don't do that, because that'll be the quickest way to get me to shut your ass down. Word on the street, my butt.
Word on the street is Michelle's running for president. Word on the street, Diddy's a predator.
That's what's happening in these streets. All right, so we are here with Politico. Sorry, my computer is running a little slow.
All right.
Thank you for this link, Red Pill. We appreciate you. What the heck, man? My computer's doing some weird shit.
What does Politico say?
It's frozen. I can't even scroll down.
Oh, there.
Y'all see this?
Yeah, I see it now.
All right, this is California, the GOP. We have 2,000 for Trump, 1,000 for Haley. It's a 67-27 split. How many? This is not even 1% of the vote that is in. So I don't understand how the hell you can call California for Trump.
Y'all.
Trump ain't won yet. Yeah, come on now.
Yeah,
This
see, I
is
don't understand
Napa
how they
County
do that.
that is going right now. Napa County is what's being counted, and it's 67-27 split right now. And they are calling it for Donald Trump. But
see,
he
they
has
start
not won the state of California.
Y'all, they starting inland, okay, and working their way towards the coast. Don't you know that
Y'all giving people false hope now.
the closer they get to that coast, boy, those votes go get blue as the ocean.
California ain't got no blue oceans.
No, they don't. You're right.
That
It's
water
green.
dirty as hell. I used to swim in that water.
Yeah, it is really bad. I used to not be that bad.
I would swim on Malibu beaches. Shit. That's supposed to be the best beach you go to.
So it's only 8:00 over there, and they already closed the polls. I thought they were open till 9.
I thought they didn't close the polls until midnight.
I think that's like on a real election.
Okay. It says 11 p.m. No, this is right now. It says 11 p.m. poll close.
Yeah, but it's not 11 p.m. there. It's 8:00.
There, 8:00. Okay, well, right now, of course, I'm not gonna stay up here to no damn 11 o'clock in California. I will give updates on I'm sorry, I'm just not doing it. I will give updates on my Instagram for people who like to watch me there. You guys can see these updates, but
dude, I'm seeing now more people posting this that he's the projected winner for California.
Come on, y'all listen. Why do I gotta keep fact checking people? Do you know how sick or tired I am of that? Y'all got to stop. I want Trump to win too. But we can't be like these false news. We can't be like the fake news. That's Napa County, super liberal. Well, right now it's purple. And that's not even 1% of the votes in for this specific.
He got Fresno County?
Hold on.
Oh shit. Let me talk shit to P real quick. Hold on. Let me talk shit.
45% of the votes in. 82% for Trump, 14% for Haley, Fresno County. Wait, no. Fresno County is not in. Madera County. I don't see Fresno being counted right now. And we're looking at the same thing.
Red Pill, stop speaking lies.
Now looking at it right here, Fresno County, 0%. 45% of the vote in Madera County is in. Sonoma County for Trump, 67-27 split. Trump is winning right now. Napa County, 67-27 split for Trump. Here, let's do an update. See if we got another one. Don't have Fresno County yet. We're still waiting on that. California is going to be the most watched state.
Dude.
If Trump wins California.
What do we think?
I did refresh. If Trump wins California, I think I think Biden
is done.
Has a hell of a battle on his hand. I do. I think because of how shitty this economy has been, because of the ridiculousness with his back and forth, his inconsistent nature, because people can see the cognitive decline, he's not going to win this election. Y'all can try to use racism against him. Y'all can try to use insurrection. Bottom line is, he's a guy that can run the country. The country functioned under him. We were not in any wars. Okay? Come on.
I wonder what Jerron's gonna say, because he's over there lipping it up, okay? In California.
Jerron better be watching this coverage. Where's Jerron at?
I think he's working late tonight. Imagine California radio. He's got radio. Imagine California going red for the presidential elections. That'll be the day. Dang.
And the border crisis. Thank you, Judy, for bringing that up. The border crisis alone is what's got people like, absolutely not.
True. Wait, so does this mean that women's rights issues aren't that big of a deal?
They're not, which is why You should
Yeah.
have listened to people like me, people like Bryson, who said, y'all got to stop. They want women's rights to be the issue that triggers these elections. But women, you're at the bottom of the totem pole in this shit. Nobody cares about your abortions. Nobody cares about your abortion pills. Nobody cares about your access to Planned Parenthood. We got bigger fish to fry.
Man.
All right, we got another county that's in. Hold up. Let's look.
I
got
who else is
Tulare
watching
County
tomorrow? Tulare
County. No, this is Kings County. I'm sorry. Kings County, 85-11 split for Trump. We can just say Trump won that. And this is with 51% of the votes in right now. Amador County for Trump, 54% of the votes in, 82-15 split for Trump.
Dang. Dang.
Placer County. Placer, however you pronounce it, 73-23 split for Trump. Nikki Haley's getting her ass handed to her in the state of California right now. I wonder how my dad is feeling.
I know, right?
I should probably call my dad. Let me see. Hold on real quick.
Call him on the hotline real quick.
Oh, I'm about to fuck with my dad so hard. Oh, he said, let's catch up tomorrow. Hold on, let me say. How you feeling?
Is he watching you?
He just texted me. He said, let's catch up tomorrow. I'm going to say, Trump.
He must be listening.
Smacking that ass in California right now.
Dang, dude.
Oh, man. I thought Nikki Haley had it. I'm going to be honest with you. California right now. All of my family's in California, by the way, guys. And they're pretty liberal. So I get to troll them for a change. Because, you know, my dad constantly trolls me about Trump's actions. What's your boy doing? Where jamming at? I don't know. Shout out to the Discord people who are watching this stream. I hope you guys enjoy it and you come back and you watch some more to be informed. You know what? There's a lot of people on Discord, which is why I like going in there, that have no clue about politics. Like, no freaking idea.
You keep trying to sell Discord to me.
You ain't got to get on. You're a boomer. I get it. Santa Clara County is in. 31% of the votes, 64%, 29% split between Trump and Haley. What?
Is your president, and if you like it or not.
Why does it sound like that?
The energy you had with Barack. Cause you know this Trump train don't stop. Tell paid on the beach. Don't try to take my block. You want to impeach him. I guess.
Sorry, I had to give a little early celebration.
Early celebration. All right. Discord is full of ish. They have me effed up over there. Nah. Discord is not full of ish. Y'all have to learn how to talk to people. That's the issue. You're used to constantly speaking to conservatives and people who are Republican. And then when you get to actually sit down and talk to a Democrat, people really don't have the mental fortitude to sit and talk to those people. Listen, it wears on your mental. I won't lie, but there's a lot of people who have definitely flipped on a lot of their points that they used to heavily rely on. I know some people who were staunch pro-choicers that are now pro-life. I know a lot of, especially women that supported the LGBTQ movement. They didn't think it was a big deal, that are now like, yeah, we don't need nothing. None of this stuff in schools. Keep it away from kids. So you got to count your wins when you actually get a win, bro. You got to. You're not going to flip them into being Republicans. Like, that's not how this works. It's not how it works. So right now, so far, if we're talking about California as a whole with 5% of the votes, and it's a 71-24 split with Donald Trump being the winner. Glenn County is for Donald Trump, 84% to 13%. Donald Trump. Let's see what we got. Kings County, we read that one. Is it San Luis? I don't know. You Californians help me pronounce these words.
You got to, I'm sorry. I got to reshare your screen. My bad.
Oh, why you going to take my stuff down?
I had to put Bryson up there real quick. Talk Talk your Bryson.
This county, 72-23 split for Donald Trump. Mo, I don't know. You said it was gonna change once you get to the coast. It ain't.
Well, we're still not there. Has San Francisco hit yet? What's Frisco hitting for over there? What?
Merced County.
Merced. Mm-hmm.
82% for Trump, 14% for Nikki Haley. Where he went to Madera, 82% for Trump.
What did Monterey? Did Monterey get?
Monterey voted Trump 70%, 39% of it is in.
Yo, they're hella liberal out there. No way.
Is California purple, y'all? Is California purple? What is happening? Yes, Texas went to Trump. What's up, Liddell? Let me go check Joe Collins' results real quick while we're waiting for more results to come in from Cali. You know what? I'm not even going to fool with this computer over here. He said, yes, we can do it. I guess they called it with 60% of the votes, and it looks like Joe Collins lost to Stephen Kennard. 68-31 split. California, New York, Illinois, Oregon need to do some because they've dark blue. They've been dark blue for how long?
Tehama County.
All right, we have another one in. Marin County went to Trump. 27% of the vote and 57% for Trump. Contra and Costa County went to Donald Trump, 65%. Orange County went to Donald Trump. Ain't that where Geronimo is? Oh, 72% with 36%.
Ron's in LA, I think.
He's in LA.
Mm-hmm.
LA County is not in yet. I want to see what Fresno's going to do.
What
Still
Fresno
waiting for parts
for?
parts of San Francisco. They haven't been counted yet. Let's zoom in a little bit. Tehama County, 84% to Trump. Looky. Butte County. Y'all told me I pronounced that wrong. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Butte County went to Trump. 80%. 16% split for Trump. Sierra County, Trump, 84%. 11% for Nikki Haley.
This is wild.
Oh, snap. I wish I could see the look on her face right now. I just want to see how she feels.
I'm good on her face.
I just want to see what victory speech she puts together right now.
I know. I want to see that too. Somebody on here keep a lookout for Nikki Haley's victory speech.
Yeah, somebody keep it. Matter of fact, let me pull up her. We got to pull up her Twitter real quick. If she loses California,
Haley won Vermont, Liddell.
She did win Vermont. If she loses California, Nikki Haley has to drop out. There's no way you can stay in this race, Nikki. You have to drop out. Please don't do this to yourself.
In the words of Nancy Pelosi. In the words of Nancy Pelosi, si se puede.
Got it all wrong.
Si se puede.
Super Tuesday. She ain't posted nothing. She's posted nothing. We're still waiting. She's lost every single state so far except for Vermont. She's lost Colorado. We're still waiting for California. We're still waiting for Alaska. She lost North Carolina. She lost Minnesota. We're still waiting for Massachusetts. And while we're waiting, let me go look that up real quick because that was one that I was like, hold up now.
She doesn't intend to speak tonight. Tom says, thank you, Tom.
Yeah, Nikki Haley lost Massachusetts. Sorry, 61% of the votes in. It's a 60-36 split for Donald Trump.
Thank God.
No bueno. Sorry, Nikki.
We're at 17% reporting right now in California. Any updates? Do we got Fresno? Is Fresno done?
Fresno is in. Fresno County, 78% for Trump, 18% for Nikki Haley. Tulare County went to Trump, 81%, 14 Nikki Haley. Another county went to Trump. Oh, they're calling it for Trump. I don't know why. Let's see. Ventura County went to Trump, 73%, 23% Haley.
Look at Red Pill. She's trying to flex up in here. What did I say?
Shasta County went to Trump. Lassen County went to Trump. 86% for Trump, 10% for Haley. Oh, somebody come look at this.
You're funny.
She needs some milk. I wish I had that freaking meme right now. She needs some milk. I don't see Donald Trump has won Alaska. Alaska's not even counting their votes. So, I mean, people are going to say it's for Trump because Alaska's red. But I haven't seen it being called. I'm still waiting for Utah. I'm surprised Utah is not in. So Nikki Haley lost every single one. We could say California is Donald Trump. Let's just call it. Donald Trump won California. We're still waiting for Utah and Alaska. Nikki Haley lost every single race except for Vermont. It is time to tap out.
Oh, Alaska still has an hour to vote.
It's over for you, girl.
It's over.
Let's refresh and see what she had to say on Twitter. Still nothing. She ain't said a goddamn thing on Twitter. She lost Texas.
She better have lost Texas.
2 80-year-olds. Oh, God. Trump came out and did his speech early and was like, let me get this done and over with.
So I can go to sleep. He's like, I got a trial in the morning, okay? He said, I got court in the morning. See?
Good night.
Trump got black problems. You see what I'm saying? He said, I got court in the morning. Come on now. See how he keeps.
Why the fuck is that black problems? I'm so sick of you motherfuckers.
I had to say, because that's what he says. He knows what the black plight is. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. He knows what black people be going through.
Okay, wait a minute. U.S. Senate.
I'm joking, people. I'm joking.
No, I'm just giving you a hard time.
If you know, I know, but I gotta respond to all these people out here that take me seriously.
All right, California U.S. Senate. Adam Schiff is winning right now by 5%. 17% of the votes are in. District 20 is, of course, Republican. Right now, it looks like Vince Vaughn is winning. A Republican is winning in District 22. No other votes are being counted right now in these other districts. So Adam Schiff is not. I don't know. Steve Garvey might take him down. We'll see. Right now, he's only winning by 5%, and this is with 17% of the vote in. She can have Vermont. It's irrelevant. Is it now? San Diego County for Trump, 76%. Nikki Haley got 20% of the vote, and that is with 42% of the votes counted. DeSantis got 1.5%. Why are you wasting a vote? This man ain't even in there.
I know. They had like a 0.5 for Vivek.
Ramaswamy, for what? What you voting for Christie for? San Bernardino County, 81% for Trump. This is with 37% of the votes in. Nikki Haley, a mere 14.9%. Oh, I wish I had a soundboard. I wish I had a soundboard, man. I feel so bad for her. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Poor Nikki.
Poor Nikki. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. This puts Trump at 493. He only needs 722 to win the nominee for the GOP. And
It's looking
Haley
that way.
trails at 52, and she needs over 1,000 votes to win this. I don't see how you going. I don't see it, honey, but okay. Somebody said they wanted to see Chicago. Shout out to Mark Robinson, who won the nomination for the GOP gubernatorial race. Y'all better make sure y'all get out there and support him.
I looked at Illinois, and y'all be thinking Chicago's the state. It's Illinois.
No, they just want to see the city.
Yeah. Oh, I got you. Well, it says here results expected March 19th. I don't know why it says that.
I don't think they were part of this election tonight.
Oh, they're not part of the 16 states.
No.
Yeah, because it's only 16 states, y'all.
Imperial County went to Donald Trump. Right now, they have 36% of the vote in. 84% of those votes went to Donald J. Trump. Nikki Haley is stuck with a mere 12%, y'all. DeSantis won 1.8% of the votes. It's not looking good for her. We went through Monterey.
You know, I was conceived in Monterey.
I did not need to know that.
You do. I was conceived in Monterey, y'all. My parents.
Yuba County went to Donald Trump. Let's just pretend like we didn't hear her say that. Yolo County went to Donald Trump. YOLO.
At the Monterey Inn.
Solano County, Donald Trump. Red Pill called it, y'all. Donald Trump takes California. We can officially wrap this up.
A California nomination.
Shout out to Donald Trump. He has won California. I think we can declare Donald Trump the winner of Super Tuesday. It's a wrap. We can all pack up and go home. I don't think we're going to have to wait for any 3 a.m. votes to drop in. Nikki Haley, you got your ass trashed, honey.
Whooped.
Floor with you.
Right.
Woo. Dang. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link just in case anybody wants to come on for the last couple minutes of the show. I know Mo has to go soon, right? Because you got to get up early.
Hell no. P did not say he was pulling for Haley. You're joking.
Oh, man. Tell P I had hope, but I lost it all.
What? He said LOL then, so he's probably saying it just to get on my nerves.
I'm fin to say, wait a minute.
Oh, he was just joking. He was just joking.
Okay. All right. Christy promised them a donut for their vote. His big, round, rotund ass. He probably did promise folks a donut. Oh, man.
Crocodile tears.
Why is Kari Lake trending right now on Twitter? What is happening?
I'm telling you, because what's her name dropped out? Kristen Cinema.
You're right. You called it first. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Well, we know she's not going to be the VP. Praise God.
Right.
But I have the potential to be moving to Arizona, and I would not like her to be my representative.
You do? You have the potential?
Yeah.
Is that new news? I didn't know that.
Arizona's on the list. Yes, it is. Chris Brown is trending. Let's see if he's trending for the wrong reasons. That's attached to this Diddy lawsuit. Uh-oh.
He says he's voting for Kanye.
Yep. He is trending because of the Diddy situation.
Christy
feel
promised
bad,
them a donut for their vote.
Get you some sun. Listen, I live on an island. I get nothing but sun.
Yeah, but
Sir.
Marlandon, she's used to humidity. Arizona ain't got humidity. Y'all got heat out there, okay? Y'all are in the pits of hell with the heat. Soonie is used to humidity.
Los Angeles County has been called for Donald Trump. 69-24 split. 37% of the votes in. This is sad. God damn. She didn't even have a chance. It looks like California's red, y'all. She only won DC and Vermont. She's taken 2 states, and Trump has whooped her ass. We still have Georgia left. We have Hawaii left. We got Mississippi, Washington State, Arizona, and we have a few more well into September. The last one will be September 3rd, which will be Delaware, New Hampshire, Rhode Island. I don't know why they're calling. Never mind. I read it wrong. These are for the RNC. All right. Congressional. Well,
Nobody wants to come on live.
Louisiana. It's all right. I don't. It's good
It's all
because that
good.
means when we're ready to wrap up, we can wrap up. The last one will be March 23rd, which will be Louisiana.
We
Actually,
ready,
no, I
honey.
take that back. Wisconsin hasn't gone yet. New York hasn't gone yet. Oh God, we already know New York's going to go for Nikki Haley. Can we make some guesstimations? You think New York's going to go for Haley?
After what I saw with California, I don't even know what to think anymore. Like it could be anything.
Donald Trump wins California, y'all. It's right here. The AP calls it. Politico called it. I think CBS is going to call it. Fox News should be calling it soon. We will wake up and see the results for Alaska and who else? Utah, I think.
We're gonna wake up and there will be like 80,000, 80 million votes found for Nikki Haley. What? Oh shit. Well, I think we're good. So we're gonna for sure cover the State of the Union on Thursday.
Yeah.
So y'all are getting us 3 times this week, man.
We're never live this often.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we do because I mean the State of the Union is gonna be big. Friday, I don't know. We'll play it by ear, but for sure we're gonna cover the State of the Union.
So with 30% of the votes in, Nikki Haley cannot make up that gap. She is down. It's a 73%, 22% split.
Facts.
Which is why they called it for Donald Trump, just in case people are wondering, well, there's only 30% of the votes in. She can't make up the difference.
Mm-hmm.
She's getting her booty stomped.
So Liddell, Donald Trump has 493 delegates. Nikki Haley has 52. Ron has 9. Vivek has 3.
Vivek has 3. Good Lord.
Oh yeah, Liddell, you can come on.
Why is Donald Trump not on the ballot in Mono County? Why is it Asa Hutchinson?
In where? Mono County?
Alpine County. Donald Trump's
Oh,
not on the
wow.
ballot there either. The hell's
That's
up
weird.
with that?
I don't know. Is it that he's not on the ballot or he just, oh no, because they report 0.
No,
that's weird.
Not there. Riverside County. That's where what's his name? Said is. Look at all this goddamn red.
Damn. Dang.
Los Angeles went red. That's a lot of votes, y'all.
And
Riverside County went red.
Do you think all the illegals they let in are already are allowed to vote on Super Tuesday?
I wouldn't be surprised if they pull some stuff off, to be honest with you.
Because remember they waved at Trump when he came to the border in Texas. They like him. They love Trump. That's what he says.
I need to see y'all in person one day. Yeah, you have to come to. You're only gonna catch me in person at an event, bro.
You could see. We could meet up if you were. Who said? Oh, Marlandon. Marlandon, you live in Texas. I'll meet up with you for coffee. I meet up with people.
Crazy. What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, I'm packing a weapon. There ain't nothing to be scared about.
Good.
You see it. I am here now. We can now begin to celebrate because you've seen me. The first word that comes to your mouth is hallelujah because you see me. Praise God. You see that?
Oh God.
You feel that? You feel? I felt the spirit right now.
This is not what we brought you up here.
All I'm saying is I just felt this. I felt it in my Shannon. I just moved. He just moved.
Did you now?
You felt it in your Shannon now.
I may speak in tongue while y'all tripping. No, I'm playing. Good job, guys. I'm celebrating my 17th anniversary.
Breaking news, everybody. Nikki Haley is set to drop out tonight.
When?
Oh,
set to drop out tonight.
Oh, she's about to give her "I quit" speech.
God is real. You hear me?
We'll see. Nikki Haley is expected to drop out tonight of the presidential race.
Praise
the wake of Trump dominating Super Tuesday. So you guys heard it here. Nikki Haley is going to be dropping out. Come on.
California Senate race right now.
In the Senate race, let's go back down to the Senate race. Let us see. Adam Schiff has pulled away 10%. 30% of the votes counted. He's a 38-28 split right now. We will see.
But that's right. If he won't get 50%, it'll be between him and Steve.
We will see. Oh, we got Red Pill coming on. What up, Red Pill?
Oh. We hear you.
Sure.
Can't hear you at all.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. We can hear children.
So I wanted to say the big thing that we're paying attention to with the Steve Garvey, Adam Schiff, California's primary. So it's a mixed primary, right? I think we have 36 candidates running for Senate. So it will be the top 2 going to the general election. So if we can get Adam Schiff versus a Republican, then we at least have a chance because there's always a chance it will be 2 Democrats.
It looks like Katie Porter.
15%. God dang. That's a football team. Damn. That's the offensive defensive football. God damn.
Steve Garvey.
Not Steve Harvey. If it goes into a runoff, upset.
Yeah, I believe it has to be if Schiff or Steve was to win, it has to be 50+1 for them to actually be the senator. But most likely, if no one gets 50%, then it'll be a runoff on November 5th.
I just want to say, Nikki Haley, you don't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of this race, ma'am. I don't know what you're gonna do with your time, but it's time for you to go.
Ooh.
Can we say the goodbye song for him?
I'm pretty excited about the fact that all of these counties are going for Trump because a lot of these liberal counties like Monterey, I haven't seen the update for San Francisco, but the fact that Monterey County did not vote for Nikki Haley is huge.
Huge.
Nah.
So Nikki Haley's going to give her concession speech tonight or what?
I don't know if she's going to give her concession speech tonight, but she is set to drop out because she has no path forward.
Yeah.
She has no path forward. Donald Trump is going to take the majority of the, I think it's 852 delegates that are up for grabs tonight. She won 10. What
Can
you gonna
you
do?
see if San Francisco came in yet?
Let me check.
Mm-hmm.
San Francisco.
How many states are left? How many primaries are left?
Alaska's polls close in 18 minutes.
Well, I'm talking about after
Looks
Super
like
Tuesday.
San
Take the
Francisco
left.
went red.
Oh,
No, it's not counted yet. I don't see it being counted yet. It's still white.
All right, y'all. I gotta get to bed because I have to get up super early tomorrow.
Good
So
night, bro.
I am saying good night. I'm leaving you with our co-hosts that just popped in here. And I'll be listening to you as I wash my face and tuck myself in.
Awesome.
Bye, everybody. We will see. Liddell, you're
Good
gonna come
night.
on and are you gonna come on and talk about the and do the coverage of the what's it called? The State of the Union?
Was it Thursday? Sure, I'll come on.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, guys. Everybody have a good night. Talk to you later.
I know.
Good night. Nikki, drop out, please.
Please drop out. Like now. This is laughable. This is not good. Let it go. Okay. Go back home to your husband. He needs you. He needs you.
Well, apparently he's deployed right now.
I think he's in I think Germany right now. In Germany. But we'll see how it goes. I know the Koch brothers pulled their support from her. No, no. I don't know. Now, do you think that Biden's going to run?
No, I think something's gonna happen.
Who's going to run?
I don't know. I do not know. That is so far up in the air for me. I cannot tell you who's gonna run, but I don't think he is. I don't think that he has any more left in him to run in this race. He's deteriorating fast.
It's bad.
All right. Looks like Steve Garvey is pulling up.
Oh, was it 34? 31?
34-31 split.
Uh-oh. Wouldn't it be something if a Republican won the that would be
something.
In California?
It says 0% political called it.
Wow. Wow.
I feel bad for Nikki. I really do.
Yeah. Is Red Pill here? She in the thing?
She is. Let me see. I'm gonna have to end the stream a little bit too because I gotta go pick up my chaps.
No problem. No problem. Thank you for letting me come on. I'm actually on my phone. Sound far away. That sounds good.
Oh, you sound good.
Hey, because it's me.
It's only you get me all jumped up over here. Talking about this me.
Hey, I'll look good on the camera. It's okay. Take the picture. Take the picture.
I can't with you.
Mama nip. Well, that's it. Your mama nip. But no, it's all good. I think that Biden, when it comes to if Biden's going to run, I think the most powerful person right now on the Democrat Party side is Hunter Biden. Because all of the stuff that actually happened concerning his whole business stuff happened when Joe was the vice president. And the vice president has no authority because he's acting on behalf of the president. Who was the president at the time? Barack Obama. Yeah. Barack Obama knew everything. So what Joe is doing, which I think is wrong, but it's a strategic move, is he is letting Hunter linger on as long as he can, because Obama, they want him out. They want him gone. They want him gone. But Joe is so unsmart that he believes that he can do this. I'm like, bro, he's gone. That man, man, I feel sorry for that old man.
Yeah, he is messed up.
He, it's bad, you know.
Looks like Adam Schiff is pulling ahead. He's at a 36%. He's at over 1 million in votes right now. Steve Garvey is almost 900 million. 900K.
I think it's just going to be a runoff. It's going to be a runoff.
We shall see.
I don't think Adams
We
should
shall see.
do 50 plus 1%. If he does, I'll be shocked.
Let me see. Liddell, 27 states after, and also territories. And the best part of all this is the Democrats and their cohorts have brought all of this upon themselves. Oh, yeah, for sure. As long as Porter doesn't pull ahead, it will be great. We the people do not want to lose our country. Well, it looks like we the people have spoken in California, and they've given Trump their nomination.
What do you think about
It
Trump?
looks like all the states.
What do you think about
Say
Trump?
what?
You think about Trump said he's going after New York?
Just like Mo said, looking at California and how all these liberal counties went red, I'm going to say the same for New York, specifically because of how they're handling the immigrant situation. I think that right there has pissed a lot of people off. And I think Democrats have really, really shot themselves in the foot with this war. So I don't know.
It really go red because it was the Republican primary, not the state.
Well, the reason I said it goes red is because these people opted out of voting for Haley. And Haley, she's Democrat, period. She's not Republican at all. So if they really, and these are we're talking about liberal cities, right? Dominated by liberal cities, not voting heavily for Nikki Haley.
I got you.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So what you're saying is you think it should have been closer than what it was?
Absolutely.
Got it.
But if she got smacked.
It's damn.
Look at that split.
That's it. 74
21 split.
Good God.
This is with 36% of the votes in. Whew.
Real talk. I think that Joe may end up running because I believe that one of the Democrat strategies is to knowing that if Joe runs, he'll probably end up losing, and that Trump will then win, so they can begin to originate a lot of chaos. Their biggest tool is fear. How can you begin to produce more fear, more riots, more dysfunction? Because the policies suck. Policies suck.
Everybody say what's up to Instagram. Instagram is on the feed now. I like to wait until later in the evening once we've finished up here on YouTube. I'm not going to be up here much longer, you guys. I'm just trying to see what happens. I kind of want to get to 40% of the votes in California before I get off. And I also have to get off because I got to go get my babies. So everybody watching on Instagram, what's up?
What up, y'all? John Meese asked, would they kick off Vice President Kamala Harris? They have no respect for that woman. They don't. She has a lower disapproval rating than the president.
Yeah.
And that's sad.
What's up, Billy? We got Billy Print Bay in the building. What's up? That's my homie. What up, Billy?
Did Billy run this?
Billy is running.
Really? Did he win his primary?
I don't think he's had his primary yet. Let me look. You're in the chat. Have you had your primary yet, Billy?
And Billy, DM me over your campaign, man, so I can Look at your website, man. Maybe and most likely could give to
He's
you.
been locked in. I ain't heard from Billy in
I
months,
mean,
man. Usually he pop up on me.
Billy been he normally be going hard in the paint. He lost.
Yeah.
Woo.
Let me see. Patterson.
Yeah, I just think that I think Vice President Harris has done a terrible job as vice president. Joe Biden's been the worst president I believe in the history of the country. He's that bad.
He's horrible.
I mean, he's bad. I mean, and the lies and the spinning. For you to be worse than Jimmy Carter, that's wow.
Let's see, New Jersey. Primary. I don't see anything for New Jersey right now.
Yeah, I don't. That's New Jersey. That's New Jersey even had their. I don't think they had their primaries yet. I don't think they have. No. Now they have New York.
When is their primary? Oh, looks like November 5th. That's got to be their election.
San Francisco went Trump.
Yeah, San Francisco did go Trump.
Did Red Pill did Gascon win his primary? That little trash DA in California.
There you have it. San Francisco, 60% Trump. 34% of the votes in. Good Lord. Nikki, you got beat, girl.
She gotta be really bad. I mean, it's
so their primary elections are set for June 4th.
June 4th. Okay,
that's
gotcha.
When
Billy
will be going.
Cool, Jimmy. Cool. Billy, I actually want to bring you on my show, man. I got a new studio, man. I want to actually have you. It'll be virtual, but I'll be at my studio, man. I actually want to have you on my show. I'm gonna reach out to your DM. I got you. And in real talk, I'm trying to get Mark Robinson on.
Wait till I show my face at the studio. I'm gonna cut up.
You gonna cut a rug? You gonna cut a rug? She gonna cut a rug.
Cut up. We gonna have fun.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, hold on. Let's look at Adam Schiff real quick. We're at 36% of the votes in. Donald Trump still beating the crap out of Nikki Haley in California. 74-21 split. Let's go to the Senate.
34-30.
Why it needs I don't know why it does this. Okay, we are at 34-30.
Look up the is it the DA for San Francisco? DA George Gascon.
For San Francisco?
I believe that's what it is. Red Pill would know better than I would, but I believe that he was on the ballot. And they've been trying to recall that dude for a long period of time. I'm surprised they didn't recall that nigga yet.
Let me see. I'll pull it up. California is a major mail-in ballot state, so numbers will change drastically in a few days.
They will in a few. You see, a few days.
I think he said it like that on purpose too.
A few days.
You say California DA, right?
Yeah. Red Pill just said that that Gascon is winning by 3%.
Damn.
LA County.
Okay, there it is. District Attorney. Yeah, he's winning by 3%. That's what 37% of the votes in.
And is he running against another Democrat or a Republican?
It looks like a Democrat.
Oh, okay, so it is his primary. LA County. If you guys vote for this dude again, man, y'all deserve what y'all get.
Yeah, because he's the incumbent.
Yep. If y'all vote for George Gascon again, You deserve what you're going to get. Sorry.
Ooh, Liddell said you deserve it.
Because you voted for it. 36-29 went down again.
That's what it's saying. 36-29. 38% of the vote in.
Yeah.
Well, guys.
Soup.
LA County, it's in your DMs. Okay. We will be covering the State of the Union. We will have some more updates for you when it comes to Super Tuesday. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for hanging with us. Trusting us with calling some of these states and these counties. Nikki Haley, go ahead and bow out gracefully. You lost fair and square. I don't think there's anything else we need to do with you. You won one state. You won actually 2 states, ma'am. 2.
DC
you didn't even win your home state.
DC ain't no state.
You're right.
She won 1 state.
Right. She won 1. But all the reports are coming out that she has officially, she's going to drop out. So everybody should wait for that. If y'all don't see it, I'm going to post it because I'm going to keep refreshing Twitter to get her bow out speech. Hopefully she don't get on stage and make another victory speech.
Long way to go. Boy, I mean, yes, I got 30% of the vote in some states. There may be a shot. There's no shot.
Trump has won Idaho. Trump has won Iowa, Michigan, Missouri, Nevada, New Hampshire, North Carolina, North Dakota, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee. You can now add all these other states. You lost, ma'am.
It's over. It's over
for you. Thanks for coming on with me, Liddell.
No problem, guys. Great job, guys. We'll see you guys on Thursday for the State of the Union. Where I'm gonna.
Shit! Look at Joe Collins. What the hell? Joe Collins is on Fox News.
Oh yeah, he was on Fox. He was on Fox. Yeah, he was.
Fucking his shit. I love Joe.
Yeah.
We will see you guys during the State of the Union speech. We will also see you guys on Friday, probably somewhere in between. We're gonna have to come and do some lives. But thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Where's my outro? See, look, I'm slacking over here. This is what happens when you don't live for too long. Peace out.
They say the song's so offensive, but only if you get offended. I can't offend you without your permission, and you don't even have to listen. They say the song's so